Oh. Alright. Got some time here. I guess I'm gonna spend like maybe a few minutes. Why not? Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on, y'all? Hopefully all is well. Appreciate y'all coming through. We got some time to spend here. It's not gonna be a long stream. It's probably gonna be like maybe 10, 15 minutes, if that. So, see, you been grinding my rise recently? Wow. Well, I haven't did my rise yet. I'm gonna be doing that soon. So, yeah, I gotta get I gotta get showcase done. I'm hoping the Clippers win, Nico. I'm really hoping the Clippers win because I'd like to see someone new. To be honest, I would like to see someone new in the playoffs. As the Clippers, I mean, the Clippers, their history, they're not successful in the playoffs. Um, their playoff success rate is not, high. So to see the Clippers in the playoffs with a healthy Kawhi Leonard, a healthy James Harden, um, I think I would like to see that, to see how those two can do in the playoffs. Um, that is my personal opinion. And I guess Minnesota, they'll face the Warriors or whoever wins that series with the Warriors and the Rockets. So, see, it just gives you basic wrestlers, not your previous save files. Yo, what's up, Cortland? Yeah, Cena returns next week. If I have to, actually, I am gonna be honest. Next week, Queen Nia Jax is definitely destroying Casper the Ghost. Okay, because Casper the Ghost somehow, some way, she won last night. It wasn't even a real win, quite honestly. She just got lucky. All right, let's see. Um, let's see. Don't pick the previous 2K players if you get that option. It just gives you random default characters and not your save file characters. Wait, so in My Rise, Butter, like you have an option to choose who you want to use in My Rise as far as like the roster goes? That's what it sounds like to me. Like you have an option to choose custom roster or the default roster. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen too, Nico. See, I think Drake was starting. I think with Drake, I think Drake was trying to start it back up with Kendrick. He made a song. No, he did make a song. What's that song called? I think it's called what's it called? Nokia, I think it's called. But Drake, man, he got to give it up. He lost. He lost, man. And to be honest, the reason why he lost is because he thought he could battle Kendrick Lamar. His ego got way too high, and Kendrick Lamar had to check him. That's what happened, and Drake still didn't learn. Like, take your L, man. Move on. I don't even know how that beef started in the first place, but I really think that beef started with Drake thinking that he's untouchable. And we had this conversation yesterday, man. If you're not built or cut from a certain cloth, stop trying to act like you are. Like, stop it. Let's see. No, there's an option to get back at the people who went against you. So you pick between WWE legends, indie wrestlers, or past 2K wrestlers. Plus, only the legends and indie wrestlers unlock members of your roster. Wow. So, Butter, who are you saying to pick again? When like that situation comes up, because I know it's gonna come up for me when I play it. Pick legends or indie wrestlers. Okay, I'm gonna remember that. What year did Suge Knight get arrested? I want to say 2015, because that's when Straight Outta Compton came out. Yeah, he ran over one dude, Terry Carter. Yeah, I want to say 2015, Cortland. Either 2015, I think it was 2015. If it wasn't 2015, then it was definitely 2016. But I want to say 2015 that happened because they was filming Straight Outta Compton when he ran over and he killed Terry Carter. Yeah, he was just stupid. He's stupid, man. Just stupid. Not stupid business wise, because when it comes to business, Suge Knight is a very smart person. He knows about the business. He knows about the ins and outs of the music business. He knows all the tricks and pulls and stuff like that. He's very smart. He's just stupid when it comes to his actions. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. See, why did he kill him? Okay, so this is what happened, Cortland. So Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, they're filming Straight Outta Compton. They're using Suge Knight, not Suge Knight the person, but they're using Suge Knight's likeliness in the movie. So they hire an actor to be Suge Knight. Suge Knight like, oh, y'all using me for the movie, but y'all don't want to pay me? Let me go up there and straighten y'all out right now. So then Suge Knight comes up. He comes to the studio. He comes to the set. He comes in a red truck. He tries to press and pull and press and pull and press and pull and try to intimidate people. Terry Carter comes out like, whoa, 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 wait a minute, Suge, calm down, calm down, calm down. Because Terry Carter knows Suge Knight and Dr. Dre. He's been trying to be a peacemaker between the two. But obviously, you know how Suge is. Suge ain't trying to hear that. So then what happened was Terry Carter tried to calm him down. Suge wasn't going for it. So then what happened was Suge Knight, he thought somebody was coming up to him, and then Suge Knight put his foot on the gas, and he ran over Terry Carter, killing Terry Carter. So now just recently, Suge Knight, I think Suge Knight paid a $15 million settlement with Terry Carter's family. So Terry Carter's family, they get like millions of dollars because Suge Knight killed Terry Carter. The thing is, Suge Knight ain't got no $15 million. Shoot, I don't know how the hell you gonna pay it. You ain't got no 15 million. Man is broke. Well, not broke as a joke, but just broke. He's broke. He ain't got no millions of dollars anymore. Them days is gone, long gone. See, Legends, you get current day DDP, Alundra Blaze, and Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner. But with indie wrestlers, um, you get more like Paragon, Jay Pierce, Chosen, etc. Oh, okay. See, dang, he went to jail and had, yeah, that's a wrongful death suit, man. You can't just run over somebody and think you ain't gonna get sued for that. Especially if you Suge Knight too. Oh yeah, give me my money. It ain't gonna bring Terry Carter back, but hey, family got some money. Yeah, and honestly, Corlin, that happened like a few days ago where they said Suge Knight had to pay Terry Carter's family like millions, which is crazy. That recently happened. But like I said, Suge Knight, he's stupid. He should have never did what he did. Came up in there, try to intimidate, try to press, try to intimidate people, try to bully people, and try to make his way onto the set and demand. I think he tried to demand like 20 or 25,000. Tried to do that to Dre and Cube, and it didn't work. He didn't even get near them. And the thing is, he's so stupid because if Terry Carter's your man, pots and pans, which Terry Carter was his man's. Terry Carter knows Dr. Dre. All he had to do was be like, "Yo, Terry, man, yo, they're using my character in the movie, and I'm not getting paid for it. I need to get paid for it." All he had to do was tell, all he had to do was tell Terry Carter, "Yo, Terry, yo, I want 30 grand for them to use my character in the movie." Terry Carter probably be like, "All right, I got you. Let me talk to Dre, and let me see if I can hook you up with that check." That's all Shook had to do. Now, if Terry Carter lets Dre know and he gets a message from Dre, Terry Carter tells Suge, "Yo, Dre said ABCXYZ, you're not gonna get paid or you're gonna get paid." Dre said you're gonna get paid. So we gonna send you out this check. Let me know when you get this check. That's all you had to do. Or if he said Dre said you ain't getting paid, now Suge, all Suge got to do is just sue Dr. Dre and get his money that way. But see, he's so stupid. He's stupid, man. Stupid. Let's see. Suge Knight should have just tried it another. Yeah, but see, when you say that, that makes a lot of sense. When you say things that make sense to certain people, they don't do things that make sense or that's the right way of doing things. They don't do that because they're set in their stupid behind ways. Let's see, but if you chose past 2K, it gives you a bunch of random Jobber My Faction cards that doesn't unlock anyone on your roster. Okay, so I'm going with the Legends then. Let's see. Bro, people be losing their freedom when it could have been prevented easily. Yeah, that's true. That's because people don't think. And when you don't think, this is what happens, man. Either you lose your life or you go to prison for a long time. Suge Knight ain't coming out until like 2045 or something like that. Is it 20? I think it's 2040 he's coming out. So 2040 or 2037, one of them. So honestly, it's best he stay in prison, man. It's best he stay in prison because if he come out, somebody would have probably knocked him out again, or he probably would have got shot again. So it's good that he's in prison. See, I chose Legends too, but I'm gonna do another playthrough for the Indies wrestlers when I'm done with the My Rise I'm doing right now. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Legends, bro. Since you said that, no, I'm not sure. I wasn't gonna pick the I wasn't gonna pick the what was he said? I wasn't gonna choose past 2K anyway because past 2K they probably don't have the rights. They probably don't have the rights to certain wrestlers. So it's like, why even choose past 2K? Let's see, was the Terry guy connected to any gang? Somebody is probably waiting for sure to get released. Nah, not that I know of. From what I know of Cortland, they said that Terry was a cool guy. He was a nice guy. He was a peacemaker at the end of the day. Now, are there some people that's upset? Yeah, I can imagine. Because this man was a father. This man was a mentor to some people. You know, this man was a brother, a cousin, you know, an uncle to some people. I can imagine some people out there is very upset. You know? It's just that the way that video looks, Cortland, that video looked so wild, bro. I don't know if you've seen the video, Cortland, but they got it on video of Suge Knight like running the dude over. Like that video crazy. Let's see. See, no past 2K. I mean like your past 2K My Rise custom characters. Oh, that's even worse, Butter. Your past 2K characters, nah, bro. I'll let that slide, man. I'll be like, thanks, but no thanks. I think you're talking about like past 2K games with the superstars on. How about to say the reason why they probably got the random people in the game is because they probably don't have the rights to the past 2K wrestlers. See, bro, people be thinking they can do anything with no punishment. Yeah, eventually it's gonna come back to you, man. It's gonna come back. Look at Suge Knight, man. Suge Knight, this dude had it all, man. He had a company that was worth over $535 million in the '90s. This dude was bullying people, bullying, and now look, it came back to get him. He got knocked out by a gay barber. He got shot once where he was walking on the cane, and then he got shot again at Chris Brown's party. I think it was a Kanye West party too. He got shot there. He got shot twice. He got knocked out 2 times. Like, come on, bro. This is why I say, man, if you're not built like that, you ain't no gangster. Stop trying to portray yourself as a gangster, man. You never was a gangster. You never was down with the blood. You never carried out missions in the hood. You never did drive-by. You never did any robbery. You never did none of that. You're not built like that, man. And now without your gang protecting you because they all passed on because of you and what you did, now that they all passed on, you ain't got nobody to protect you or hide behind. So now that you ain't got nobody to hide behind, now it's free game. People gonna beat you up. People gonna knock you out. People gonna shoot you, and they gonna try to take your life because you ain't that guy. You never was that guy. I mean, you just paid the gang members to protect you, but I'm just saying, you did all that when you didn't need to do that. You was never built like that. Never. The dude, Suge Knight, was a straight A student. He was a college educated student from Compton, the hood. What people in Compton or the hood you know of that is a straight A student, gets a scholarship to, I think it was UNLV, one of the best universities in the world, and, you know, college educated? What people you know is college educated in the hood? Like, you wasn't built like that, man. Stay in your lane. Let's see. I miss Shelton Benjamin. Whenever he was the gold standard with blonde hair and had frequent screen time, but then he got fired and sent to TNA. I remember when he was the Intercontinental Champion and fought at WrestleMania for the Money in the Bank, and then went on to be treated like a joke. Here's the thing with Shelton Benjamin, man. Shelton Benjamin is one of the best wrestlers ever. Okay? The problem with Shelton Benjamin was they couldn't find a character for him. Or maybe he had an idea and for a character and they didn't believe in it. And they was like, no, we're not going to do that. And that's what, you know, went wrong with Shelton Benjamin. Because the dude was talented AF. It's just sad that he didn't have a character that connected with the crowd, man. If he had a character like Trick Williams, he would have definitely been the man for sure. If he had a Trick Williams like character, if he had a LA Knight type of character, if he had a Jey Uso type of character, look, if he would have had that, he would have owned the company at the end of the day. Because let me tell you something. Because I know a lot of people, oh well, they don't want to promote him because of his race. Nah, that has nothing to do with it, man. Because Vince, at the end of the day, Vince is gonna move with whatever is gonna make him money. That's what he's gonna do. It don't matter how you look. If you over F with the crowd, Vince is gonna be like, okay, you're over with the crowd. Okay, that's a big opportunity to make money. Not only for me, but for you as well. We're gonna make you the guy. He's gonna do it. Now, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Vince does have favorites. Yeah, he does. But if a crowd is gravitating towards you, he has no choice. Because as a businessman, you got to make the business decision on going with the money. That's why I was telling somebody the other day. I was telling somebody the other day, look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a billionaire. You know why? Because he's a true businessman, meaning that his products is for everybody. He doesn't discriminate, and he doesn't have an agenda of who can and can't wear his shoes. Well, except for the basketball players. If they look bad in his shoes, he'd be like, nah, man, take those off, man. Shoot. Take those off because you're making my shoes look bad. Let's see. He should have just got thrown in a faction with Hunter and someone else and shown as this dude who can make a statement and fly. I understand what you're saying, but at the time of Shelton Benjamin, I think Hunter was by himself. Yeah, Hunter. No, Hunter was with Evolution. Then Evolution crashed. Then Hunter was by himself for a bit, and then he did DX. I don't know if Shelton Benjamin could work out with Hunter, man. But I get what you're saying. I get it. I get it. I don't know if Shelton fits with Hunter, but yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Let's see. Um, there's a documentary about. No, I haven't seen it. What is it called? I think it's called Surviving Diddy, isn't it, Cortland? I didn't see that. Let's see. Michael Jordan will always be a legend in basketball. Yeah, that man's a cultural icon, man. Shoot. Let's see. They should have made Shelton Benjamin a team man and a heel. I'm gonna be honest, man. Shelton Benjamin as a heel, yeah, he would kill it. From being honest, he really would kill it. But see, this is where the entertainment aspect comes in at, because WWE is sports entertainment. Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's cool that you know how to wrestle, but you need something more than that, and that's what they did with Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle could wrestle his behind off. He could wrestle with anybody and hang with them, but you need more than just wrestling, man. And Kurt Angle, it took him a minute. It took him a little minute, but he learned the entertainment factor behind it, and he killed it. Let's see. A cop said he believed Diddy had something to do with Tupac. Yeah, he did. I believe it. I believe it. I believe. I believe Keefe D's story. I believe his story from head to toe because, number one, he was there. He was there. Okay. I don't think. I don't think he's gonna lie about something like that because number one, that's way too much detail. Number one, now he's trying to say, "Oh well, I made it up for entertainment purposes." No, you didn't, because nobody in the world can make up a story like that for entertainment purposes. It's way too detailed. Okay, way too detailed. Way too much information. All right, you gave yourself away. You snitched on yourself. It is what it is. Just live with it. Just live with it. It is what it is. You snitched on yourself. You got recorded doing it. You tried to make money off of it. You failed. You got arrested. And now you're going to be in prison for the next, 30 years. Well, life, really, but I'm just saying. Let's see. And don't let me get started on Leo Rush. Let's see what it. So basically, Keefe D was like. So basically, Keefe D was he confessed. He confessed to. He confessed to the cop that. Um. He confessed to the cop of his involvement in the Tupac situation. So that's what he did, and he thought it wasn't going to be recorded. But newsflash, law enforcement records all day, every day. So, see, he was portrayed as a Bobby Lashley fanboy who got squashed all the time when he could have easily been a dominant mid carder or even great in the tag division. Leo Rush, that name sounds familiar. Hold on, let me look it up. Leo Rush? Leo Rush. I know the name, but I don't. Oh, this is the guy that messed it up for himself. Yeah, this is the guy that effed it up for himself, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he effed it up for himself. I think he said something like WWE is racist or something like that. If I remember correctly. Yeah, he did it to himself, man. He got nobody to blame but himself. Yeah, he did it to himself. See, these are things that people don't like to say. They don't like to say it. Like, see, this is why I don't like my generation because people they don't look they don't look at the things as to what put them in that situation. They only look at, oh well, he's changed now. Now all of a sudden he's nice. Let's give him no. You already said what you said and you stood by it. Because that's obviously how you feel. Why should I let you back in my company if you calling me racist? You calling me racist and you disrespecting my company that's putting money in your pocket, that's helping you out with your dream, but yet you disrespecting me and my company? Nah, bro. F out of here with all that. Mm-mm. No way. It's the same with Alberto Del Rio. He's doing the same thing too. The dude was beating up Paige, and all of a sudden he wants to come back. Nah, bro. Nah. You made your bed. You made your bed hard. Laying it. You did what you did. That's your fault. Shoot, that's your fault. Nobody told you to do all that nonsense. Let's see. Yeah, him and Ryback will probably never return. Not probably. They ain't. They definitely not coming back, man. They already messed it up for themselves. See, this is why. See, this is why I always say if I'm in WWE, man, I already know how I would go about it, man. I already know how I would go about it because this is just what I look at WWE as, man. I look at WWE as a precious crown jewel. You know, not only for myself, but from a business aspect. Because it's so difficult to make it in WWE at the end of the day. It really, really is. And WWE is at the cream of the crop when it comes to sports entertainment and wrestling. And a lot of these people, they just ruin it for themselves with their mouth, their attitude, and their ego, man. Like, if I'm in WWE, oh, you best believe I'm going to be like Keith Sweat and make it last forever. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Shoot. Ain't no way I'm blowing that opportunity. Because you getting paid, man. You getting paid out the wazoo, man. You getting paid out of the wazoo, and you're around great people, man. You're around great people that you could build bonds, relationships, friendships for the rest of your life with. And people, they just ruin it, man. Now I get it. The wrestling business, I get it. I get it. I get it. You guys are always on the go, always on the move. I get it. Can't be over exalted. I get it, man. But it's not worth it blowing that opportunity. It's really not, because you're gonna look at yourself and be like, dang man, if I woulda, coulda, shoulda. Dang man, I blew this, I blew that. And now you're at square one. You don't know what you're gonna do. Like, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I think differently. I think I do think differently, because it's just no way I'm blowing that. There's no way in hell. No way. But anyways, let's see. Let's see. Dang, and he snitched on. Yeah, he did. He did. He sure did, because he claimed, and I believe it, because I don't know, Coylin, you ever watched the interview with Diddy's bodyguard? Where Diddy's bodyguard, they came back from the what was it, the MTV Awards or Soul Train Awards, not MTV Awards, Soul Train Awards. So what happened was, they came back from the Soul Train Awards, right? And what happened was, Diddy was like, yo, he was telling his bodyguard, yo, why was you on the phone telling him that I ran from Tupac? I ran and I hid from Tupac and all that. So then the bodyguard was like, well, that's what you did. So then the bodyguard said, I clearly remember this clear as day. Diddy came back and said, yo, what the heck is that? But anyways, the bodyguard said that Diddy said, yo, man, yo, something got to change, man. I don't care if Pac got to die, Big got to die, or Suge Knight got to go to prison. He said, but something got to change. And he said that Diddy walked right up the stairs, and the bodyguard said he turned to his partner, and said, yo, he said Big got to die. Pac got to die? He was like, yo, something ain't right with that dude. So with Keefe D saying all that, yeah, maybe hearsay, but I believe his story is true. I really do. Yeah, it's hearsay, but I believe it's true. I do. I do. Because I clearly believe that they met at that deli. What was it? What Keefe D say? It was Glatt, something like that. Something like that. And Diddy claim, yo, I give anything for those dudes' heads, man. I believe Diddy would say that. Because if you think about it, Pac and Suge was creating problems for Diddy. They had Diddy shook. He was scared. So whenever you scared, you're going to do whatever you're going to do to get rid of that problem and stop you from being scared. So he did that. Let's see. Come in by for a sec, because I'm watching the Canelo fight. Yo, what's up, Sportsicle? Yo, Sportsicle, did you see the Canelo headphones, bro? Yo, the Canelo headphones is crazy, bro. Yeah, Canelo's headphones. Let me show you, bro. Hold up. Hold up. Let me see. I'm about to pull it up right now. Hold up. Yeah, here it is. Canelo Alvarez collection. Here it is. Pull it up for you. Yeah, those are dope, man. Here it is. So he got two of them. Actually, yeah, he got two of them. So here they are. Here they are. Sports are cool. These are the headphones. I don't know if you can see that, but let's see here. Yeah, those is headphones. Yeah, right. They mad nice, bro. And then he got another one too. Hold up. He got these. Um, hold up. Here they go. He got these too. How much are they? Dang, they a lot. They like near 300, bro. They 279.99. And then the other one, like these are like 250. These right here is 250. The other ones that I showed you is like 280. But they nice, bro. And then he got the earbuds too. Hold up. See, he got the earbuds. See? Oh shoot. So you got the earbuds there, here, and over here. As you can see. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if I want them because of the price. Yeah, bro. Headphones is like crazy, man. Headphones prices today, like if you want good headphones, they're like crazy. But I know me, I need new headphones because mine's is done. Mine's is done. Look. Mine's is done, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. So I gotta get me new headphones. I mean, they still work, but oh, man, I'm gonna just put these. I mean, see, they still work, but these are done. I had these for like well over 5-6 years. I mean, they still work though. I can still hear, you know. But yeah, the Canelo Alvarez collection is crazy. Yo, the gold ones, they sold out. The ones that's like 280, they sold out, bro. People, they bought it up. It's out of stock. That one and the earbuds is out of stock. It's crazy. The only one that's in stock is the black ones. But I ain't gonna lie, the gold ones is nice. I can't lie. The gold ones is woo, it's dope. But apparently they saying it's sold out. Yep, it's sold out. And it says, yo, Sportsicle, it says undisputed on the top. It says undisputed. Let's see, what did you do to them? Nah, you know what happened to these Sportsicle? I had these for years, bro. And you know what happened? What happened was they like fell on the ground. You know how like when you have something like over time, it gets worn out. That's what happened to these. They got worn out, bro. I mean, but they still work though. They still work amazingly. But it's just that they they look bad, but they still work. But I'm gonna get me new headphones. I think I'm gonna get the Skull Candies. It's been a minute since I've been with Skull Candy, but I like for my music to be loud and booming on my ears. So I think I'm gonna get me some Skull Candies. With Sony's, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because they said that the XM5s, they said that those are like overhyped, and I'm like, I don't want to get no headphones that's overhyped. See, when these came out, the XM3s, the XM3s was like the best headphone on the market when they came out. Yeah, these came out like, yeah, I got these over 5 years ago, and they still work. So, yeah, let's see. The fight card is started. Yo, Sports are cool. I'll see you later, man. Thank you for coming through. Let's see. You said Snoop Dogg got away from Suge Knight. Yeah, he got away from Suge Knight. He got away from Suge Knight because, first of all, Pac died. When Tupac died, Snoop Dogg was like, yo, man, I don't think Death Row is the place for me no more. That's what Snoop claimed he said. That's what he claimed he said. I wasn't there. I don't know. That's what he claimed he said. So then what happened was when Pac died, he just got off of the murder case in February of '96, Snoop Dogg. Well, I think it was February of '96 he got off the murder case. And then after Pac died, He was like, "Yo, man, I don't know if I want to stay with Death Row, man." He said because of the stuff that he saw going on. He said Pac died. He said I could just see this is going down, going down the wrong drain. He was like, the murder case happened. He said Dre left Death Row. He said I seen the stuff that they were doing. He said then Pac died. He said then that prompted him to like slowly get up and leave. And that's what he did. He left. He went to Master P, No Limit Records. And then Suge Knight got jealous. And he was mad because he lost Dr. Dre. Tupac got killed. So when Pac got killed, that's when Suge Knight's money went all the way down the drain because Pac was the one that was bringing him in his money. So once Dr. Dre left, Pac died, and then Snoop leaving, now you ain't got no money. Now you ain't got no money. And the thing is, they didn't have no money until Suge Knight did the posthumous releases of Tupac's catalog. When he released stuff that Tupac recorded with Death Row, like in '99, when they released that Until the End of Time album, and then Suge was making money off of that. But the thing is, how long can a deceased artist's posthumous work keep you afloat? How long? Because eventually you're going to run out. So Suge Knight was mad because of that. And then Suge Knight got mad because he figured he spent like tens of millions of dollars to keep Snoop Dogg free because they wanted Snoop Dogg in prison because of the situation that happened where there was some idiot ran up on Snoop Dogg, tried to pull out a gun and kill Snoop Dogg, and Snoop Dogg's bodyguard pulled out his piece and ended the dude's life. And they try to say that Snoop Dogg was the one that pulled the trigger when it wasn't Snoop Dogg. So when that happened, Suge paid tens of millions of dollars to keep Snoop free and all that stuff. And then when Snoop left, Suge got jealous and pissed that Snoop Dogg wanted to leave because he felt like, well, I'm the reason why you're out of prison. I'm the reason why you're not in prison for the rest of your life. Like, you owe your life to me. That's how Suge Knight felt. That's how he felt. And Snoop was like, nah, man, I can't stay with you. You got all this bull crap going on. Why the hell should I stay here in Death Row? You got all this bull crap going on. You want me to stay with Death Row? I gotta think about my life, man. I just dodged a bullet from going to prison. And you want me to stay here with all the crap that y'all doing? He said, like, come on, man. Like, y'all picking on Biggie, y'all picking on Dre, y'all picking on all these people, y'all trying to bully them, and that's not who I am. Let's see, and there was a movie Training Day inspired by an actual cop. He was connected to Suge Knight. Really? Wow. Not gonna lie, I hated Cody Rhodes until he won the 2024 Royal Rumble. Wow. Wow. There was a movie cops were investigating other cops working for Suge Knight. Yeah, the David Mack cop dude. Yeah, they were saying that he worked for Suge Knight. I don't know if that's true. Some people say it's true. I don't know. But I remember watching the documentary on that. I remember that. And I think some people said that they saw him around Suge or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Woo. But yeah, man, all of that, honestly, all that could have been avoided, man. All that could have been avoided. If Suge Knight would have stopped doing stupid stuff and getting involved in stupid stuff, Suge Knight would have been on top today. Like, see, this is why I say, man, this is exactly why I say, like, in business, you got to make the smart moves. You got to make the right moves, man. It's okay to take an L in business. That's part of business. It's all right. It is all right to take an L. Just move on. And see, you see where Diddy's at right now, right? Because he didn't take that L from the liquor company. If Diddy would have took that L from the liquor company and not gone back at them and be persistent to go after them, he would have been a free man right now. He would have been a free man. None of that stuff would have came out with Cassie and all, and that stuff would have never came out. Never, believe it or not. Let's see. Seeing Suge was in the car with Tupac and he didn't get hit. Yeah, he didn't get hit. Those bullets was purposely meant for Tupac, man. It's because of that fight that he had with that dude. And the fight that he had with that dude is it's obvious the one he was the one that pulled the trigger. Everybody wants to say, "Oh no, he didn't do it." No, he did do it. Shoot, he did do it. The man Keefy D already said he did it. Like, what more do you want? Shoot, and then y'all trying to say, "Oh, he's lying." He's not. How is he lying if he's in the car? Y'all wasn't in the car with Keefy D. Y'all making it seem like y'all was in the car with Keefy D trying to spin it on somebody else. Like, no, he did it. And it's real obvious. It's common sense, quite honestly. It's really common sense. In that type of world with that gang mentality, you beat up somebody, the first thing they're gonna think of is retaliation. And that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. If Pac didn't put his hands on that dude and beat that dude down to the ground, Pac would have been alive today. He wouldn't have got shot. But there's always idiots out there trying to make it seem like it's some type of conspiracy. Oh, the government did it. They set him up. Oh, they didn't want him here no more and all this other bull. No, 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 no. People refuse to believe how simple this incident was. They refuse to believe it just because Tupac is a larger than life celebrity. No, that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. The man was rolling with his crew. Somebody in the crew spotted Orlando Anderson and said, "Yo, man, yo, that's the dude right there that tried to take my chain at the Lakewood Mall." Pac heard that, was like, "Oh, word?" Pac went up there walking like he was George Jefferson. He went up to Orlando Anderson and said, "Yo," he went up to Orlando Anderson and said, "Yo, you from the South?" Before Orlando Anderson could answer the question, he punched Orlando Anderson right in the mouth and then beat him down. And then the whole Death Row entourage came through. And then they came through beating up Orlando Anderson. Then after that, Pac got taken out by his bodyguard, Frank Alexander. He picked up Pac with one arm, took him out of the fight. Then Pac went out there walking like he was George Jefferson. Walked out of the casino. Everybody was following him out there to the lobby or whatever. And then what happened was everybody left. When everybody left, everybody went to the hotel. Pac changed. Kadada was like, "Yo, can I go with you?" And Pac was like, "No, it's too dangerous out there." Pac's cousin was there. She told him, "Where's your bulletproof vest at? Where that?" He said, "No, it's too hot out." He knew what was happening. Pac knew what was gonna happen. He knew that had repercussions for what he did. He knew what was gonna happen. He just figured, this is my time to go out. This is my time. This is how I'm going to go out. He knew it. He knew it. That's why he told Kadada, "No, don't come with me. Stay here. I'll be back." And then after Pac got changed, he was in the elevator. He came out. When he came out of the elevator, the limo was right there. And the limo was not the limo, the BMW, the cars was lined up. His bodyguard, Frank Alexander, was supposed to be in the back seat of Suge Knight's BMW, but Pac said, "No, don't go in the back seat. What you're gonna do is you're gonna ride with the Outlaws, and you're gonna be the designated driver for tonight. For if we drunk or we be acting silly or whatever, you're gonna be the designated driver, and I want you to be in their car." So that's what Frank Alexander did. He drove the car. He had the Outlaws in it. It was Suge Knight and Pac here, the Outlaws here, and then in the back of them was Suge Knight's gang members from the Bloods. They was behind them, and that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. So, no, actually, Suge Knight gang members was here. The Outlaws was back here, and that's what happened. And then after that, they went cruising on out. They went cruising out. So then what happened was they got stopped for loud music at 11:10 or 11:03, whatever time it was. They got stopped by the police. Was like, "Yo, man, you gotta keep your music down." They was looking at the plates and all that stuff. Then they let them go. Then what happened was They was listening to their music in the car. They was talking or whatever, and then some girls hollered at Pac, was like, "Yo, Pac, 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 Pac," and then Pac came out the sunroof, was like, "Yo, what's good?" And then what happened was Keefy D and the driver, they saw that and they was like, "Oh, there they are, there they are." Made a U-turn, went all the way back, followed them to Koval Lane. They was looking through every car to see which one Pac was in. They was looking through the car. When they got to the car where Pac was in, the Orlando Anderson had the 40 millimeter Glock. He pointed it at Pac. He saw Pac, started shooting at Pac. Pac got hit up. The car got shot over 10. I think it was over 10. I think it was over 13 times. Pac got hit 4 times. When Pac got shot, Pac tried to go in the back seat. Suge Knight tried to pull him down, allegedly. Tried to pull him down and say, "No, get down, get down, get down." But Orlando Anderson shot up the car over 13 times. He sprayed up the back seat. So if Frank Alexander was in the back seat, he would have got killed immediately. Maybe, I don't know. But the back seat was sprayed with a lot of bullets. But the first bullet that hit Pac was in his, I want to say either his middle finger or his ring finger that got hit. That's where the first bullet hit. The second bullet hit, I want to say, I think the second bullet hit his chest, I think. No, his thigh. Second bullet hit his thigh. The last bullets, I think the third bullet hit, I think his stomach, I think, and then the last bullet hit him in the lung. And when it hit him in the lung, that was the most fatal bullet that took him out of here. Was the last bullet. So that's what happened. And then they pulled off. They made a right. Suge Knight's Bloods went after them. Shot at their car a couple times, but then Orlando Anderson shot back, and then the Bloods retreated, and then they went back, and then Suge Knight pulled off, and then Suge Knight crashed into a curb stop, and the rest is history at the end of the day. That's what happened. So, but yet people want to believe it was the government. The government ain't got nothing to do with that. The government could care less at the end of the day. Let's see. Yeah, they put that video out. Right? Did he beat? Yeah, he beat up Cassie. He beat up Cassie. That's when that video came out. See, this is why he should have took his L like a man. He should have took his L, man. I'd be like, okay, if Ciroc wants to go their own separate ways, okay, cool. I already made enough money off of him. I think Diddy made like over $500 million. I think he made like $500 million off of Ciroc. What more do you want? Like, come on, man. You made $500 million. They don't want to partner with you no more. It is what it is. Just move on. Enjoy your money. So, and then the Cassie thing came out. And then when the Cassie thing came out, that's when all the trafficking and all that stuff came out. Then with the Diddy parties and all that. He's pleading no guilty. He's pleading not guilty though. So yeah, I don't know. He's pleading not guilty. Let's see. Yo, AJ got hacked. Who's AJ? AJ Styles or AJ Lee? Yeah, they said the government. The government don't care what Pac was doing. They really don't. Oh, he was a Black Panther and he was all about black pride and black power, and he was trying to unite all the black people together, so they figured we have to take him out. No, that has nothing to do with it, man. Nothing. If that was the case, they would have took out KRS-One. Because he was the first rapper, if I'm not mistaken, he was the first rapper that was on that black pride, black power bullcrap. Oh, unite together and all this stuff. He was the first rapper that was on that. But they ain't take him out. You see KRS-One, he's still living till this day. So no, ain't no government has something to do with that. Like, people are stupid, man. They really are. Let's see. Oh, AJ Styles, he got hacked? You mean on his social media, bro? Let's see. Did he piss someone off? They released the video. Yeah. But they saying that Diddy paid off that hotel because either the owner of the hotel or the hotel manager he paid off, because they saying how come that video wasn't released in 2017 or 2016, whenever it happened? How come it wasn't released then? And they saying that Diddy paid those people off from releasing it. So which I believe. I believe he paid them off. And the thing is, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked that Diddy did that because people like Diddy, they try to portray themselves as the nicest people in the world and they innocent and they for the people, they for the community, they nice and they try to portray themselves like that when in reality that's not who they are. That's not who they are at all, man. Shoot, I'd rather see a person as a straight up devil than a straight up con artist. And that's what P. Diddy is. P. Diddy is a con artist. That's exactly what he is. Because at least if I know if a person is a straight up devil, at least I know their intentions and I know who they are and I know what they're about. See, with Diddy's a con man. He could con you into thinking anything. Any and everything is all right. But yet, he backstabbing you right behind your back. He's a snake. So, let's see. His phone number got hacked too. Wow. Holy crap. AJ Styles, man. Mm-mm-mm-mm. These people with these hacks, man. It's ridiculous. Yo, Devin, do you know what type of phone he had? He probably had an iPhone. See, if he did, this is why I stay away from iPhones, man. Excuse me. Because I remember that year when them celebrities got hacked, it was nothing but iPhones. Nothing. Jennifer Lawrence, Paige, Charlotte Flair, all of them got hacked. And look what they had, iPhones. And then everybody got mad. Everybody got mad when their news got leaked and all that. So I was like, nah, it's their fault. They're the ones that chose to do those videos. It's their fault. Don't do nude videos in your phone. Learn your lesson. You should have never did it in the first place. Shoot. Let's see. Yeah, there was a movie I watched about who killed Tupac and Biggie. One of the guys that played in that movie is playing Bumpy Johnson on the show. Oh, really? Wait a minute, I don't know about that. But yeah, that's cool, Cortland.
come across actually sweeter than this one does off the top. Again, this one has a bit of that LeBeau, that Parfum, so we're talking about it in this elixir, so it has that almost tropical sort of sweet fresh combo when you first spray it on, leaning much more toward the sweet side and fresh, and then more of that vanilla coming through in Reese's Victory, especially compared to this one, because you don't really get like this big vanilla blast in it with this Victory Absolute. Instead, as I said, a little more aromatic, that black pepper and the amber comes through. And the amber here is sweet. Don't get me wrong, Reese's Victory Absolute is not a fragrance devoid of sweetness. That's not what's going on. The amber is sweet. It's even like a touch syrupy at times, but also counterbalanced a little bit. So like the faintest little touch of powder in there, not much, just like a little faint hint, nice and
Wow,
smooth.
cherry and
This is why
caramel.
definitely of the three fragrances here, I would say absolute
Cherry
top
and
dog
caramel.
for
That
that
goes together. I don't know.
largest of the bunch. Which is probably not a surprise considering it's got
Oh,
the
Forrest
top
Whitaker. I
notes,
haven't heard his
but
name in
it's
a
also a little
minute,
bit more
Cortland.
grown up to me than in Victory, at least for
Dang.
Reese's Victory. Not that any of these are like hyper classy fragrances necessarily, but of the three, this one is the most. And once that amber settles in, the trees
Hmm.
start to open up more, but it really only
Hmm.
takes a couple minutes. Like that initial blast where it's a little more aromatic and the black peppers in there and everything that I talked about, that doesn't.
So I'm at my mom's house, and what do I find in my teen brother's bathroom? A bottle of David Off Cool Water, the 80s Beast. Ooh, that sprayer. Ah, I don't really love it.
Is Davidoff cool water worth it in
Cool Water or Cool Water Intense? Which
Oh.
three more very affordable fragrances for the summertime, starting off with Chat from Gentleman's
Hmm.
Journey.
Hey, Sony, wait. This gets a lot of comparisons to Chanel and
Yeah, I
Chanel
didn't.
don't have a lot of
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
price tag. Yeah, the typical citruses and other signature.
I'm gonna look it up.
Davidoff have just come up with a very strange release. Normally they produce inexpensive, fresh, style fragrances, but to produce cool elixir with a lot of roses, it's like a bit of a stretch. It is not considered a cool, nor does it typically come from expensive houses like Davidoff. This is a tricky note that requires some expense. However, this is an elixir. It's a big release for Davidoff. They're marketing it like crazy. And so here we go. We're getting blue in the face. We're getting rose in the heart and lavender in the open. Another strange thing about the fragrance is lavender, which are normally
See, did you watch the
very
Girl in the Basement
strong
movie? Yo, what movie is that? Cortland, let me know.
rose heavy. So interesting.
Hold up. See, Godfather of Harlem. That's probably what it is, Cortland, with Bumpy Johnson. Wait a minute. Wait, Cortland, what movie you talking about? Because I did see I seen some movie with some girl trapped in the basement, something like that. Oh, Girl in the Basement. That's what it's called? What? Yeah, it is actually called that. Sleep. Oh yeah, I seen this movie, Cortland. I seen it. That movie was mad good, bro. It was mad good. I enjoyed that movie. I enjoyed it. It was really, really, really good. I was so happy when she got away. I was like, oh man. She definitely needed therapy. Oh, for sure, man. The kids need therapy too. They ain't had no type of childhood. Imagine your childhood being in the basement. You're not going outside or anything like that. Shoot. Let's see. Whose side were you on? Shoot, I was on the girl's side, man. Shoot. I mean, the girl wasn't. Yeah, I understand that. The girl wasn't listening, but you don't go to. That's not even extreme measures. That's beyond extreme, man. Beyond extreme of what he did. Beyond extreme, bro. Now, if she ain't listening, you want to punish her? Okay, punish her. Punish her. She's not able to have company for the next 3 months. Do something like that. Do that. But you don't lock her in the basement and taking advantage of her and doing all that stuff. Nah. What the hell is wrong with you, man? Shoot. All of that. All of that. Because she decided to not listen and come home late. That's crazy. Shoot, that wasn't even a punishment, bro. That was hell for them. Imagine you being in a basement for over 24 plus years, getting taken advantage of multiple times. What the hell, Remy Ma? What the hell is Remy Ma doing in this movie? What the hell? What? Wait, Girl in the Closet. I might need to watch that. Girl in the Closet? Hold up. I might need to watch it. Nah, but wait a minute. I'm trying to see, was this? Yeah, it was on Lifetime. Okay, so I might need to watch this too. Girl in the Closet. I might need to watch this. Yeah, I might need to watch that. Damn, we've been on here for an hour? Holy crap. Yeah, man. Bro, still can't believe that's a real story. It's a real story, man. It's a real story. These are things that's going on in the world that we know we know is going on out there, but the thing is we haven't seen it from like a realistic perspective, if that makes sense. Like we know these type of things going on in the world because there's some sick behind people out there, but to see it of what these girls went through, it's just like why, man? It makes you like think. It puts your mind in a different state of mind because of actually seeing, even though it's a movie, it's based on, true events that happens out there in the world of what these girls go through, you know? Like, oh, best believe there's some idiots out there doing this. And you know what? As we speak, it's going on right now, Cortland, believe it or not. It's going on right now, believe it or not. It's just that we don't hear about it because it's not going on in our neighborhood. When I say our neighborhood, meaning where we live at, whether we live in this city or that city, it might not be going on in that city or this city. It might be going on in a different country, which it is, or a different state, and they're not making a big deal about it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's definitely going on out here. Let's see. A cop came to the house and couldn't. No. See, the police asked slow. Yeah, that's true. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, Corley, did you see that movie I told you to watch? With the three girls trapped in the house? So I still have to find it on the app. I've been looking for it.
Because you might lose some base, leaving your workout playlist sounding a bit thin when things get sweaty. When I buy it, maybe if my head shape is Sennheiser approved, and I don't mind a sound profile that might change mid-rep.
Yeah, man, you gotta watch that one. That one is pretty good. That movie's pretty good as well, Cortland. I think you'll like that one. You know, that was crazy, man. And they were saying that guy was a nice guy. We would never suspect him. It's always the nice guys that you don't suspect doing it. That's what I keep saying, man. I'd rather a devil tell me the truth straight in my face rather than a con person. Rather than a person being a con in my face. Oh, let's see. Yeah, no. You thinking right? You thinking right? That's 100% right. Oh, he's such a nice guy. I never would thought. Like, come on, bro. Yo, Corlin, man. In the movies, bro. You should have seen how he had them girls. how he had them girls entrapped in that house, and how he would play the music all loud to distort out their screams and all that. It is crazy.
Expect these themselves off your head. Would I buy it? No. Unless my workout is exclusive company ads. Perfect for pretending you're in your own world during a long workout. Too bad the headband fits looser than my motivational leg day. Expect these pants to slide around like they're ice skating on your sweat unless you bolt them to your skull. Would I buy it? No, because constantly readjusting headphones mid-set is my personal version of hell, even if the battery lasts forever. Sony WHCH 720N. These are super light and apparently clamped tight
Mm-hmm.
for some physical activity without launching into orbit. Plus, the noise
This fool was on TV. This fool was on TV praying, consoling the mother of the daughter. Yo, dude is nuts, man. Yo, what's up, Mr. Chango and Honorary? What's up, guys? Thank you guys for coming through, man. Let's see. I've been trying to catch you, man. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Let's see. Let's see. Yo, I picked the new Bloodline haircut. Throw your wands up. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Looking fresh and fit. No podcast. He said, I see that haircut. Yeah, man. You know what happened, Mr. Chang on Honorary? I was waiting for new clippers to come in because, bro, I needed a haircut, bro. I looked like a Sasquatch. I wasn't able to line myself up because when you have a lot of hair, guys, you got to be able to have a clipper, because you got to level down your hair in order to get, the straight lines, and all that good stuff. So when my clipper finally came in, which I needed a replacement because my old one is old and it doesn't cut no more. So when my clipper came in, I was like debating on, like, I had that itch, to cut my own hair. So then yesterday I didn't sleep anything like that. I got up early. I did get up early, but when I say get up, I'm not talking about like I went to sleep and then I was up all night because I wanted to cut my hair. So then when I got up at 8 o'clock or whatever, everybody was going out the crib. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give myself a cut. I'm like, I ain't never gave myself a cut before with, my hairstyle. I was like, because I'm always doing the lineup. I do the lineup, but as far as a cut, I'm like, I ain't doing that. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of a little nervous, cutting my own hair. But I was like, nah, it's gotta get done, man. It's gotta get done. I was like, I can't be walking around here with no haircut. I gotta give myself a haircut. I gotta try. So, I got my clipper. Look, I'm gonna show y'all proof because I don't want y'all to think, no, you just talking. You didn't do that. Look, I'm gonna show y'all proof, all right? I ain't lying. All right? So this right here is my clipper. And then this here, this is my trimmer. So yeah, I'm just showing y'all. Yeah, I did give myself a cut, man. Shoot. I did. Y'all don't believe me? Look. Of course, I got my little finger brush to brush down my hair when I fade up, and to also like brush down my line when I got to give myself a line up. So, and then I have my little gold brush here to brush off, my clipper and my trimmer to make sure it's clean and stuff like that. So yeah, I did give myself a self cut. So yeah, y'all here looking fresh, man. We looking fresh to death, man. Oh, shoot. What's up, Nick? What's going on, man? Let's see. They'll never suspect you if you show up acting like you care and he knew that. Yeah, he did that to play mind games on those people, which is crazy. Let's see. You're going to be elected as the new Bloodline leader. That is so funny, man. That is hilarious. Let's see. Nah, you just wanted to impress the girls in the gym with that fresh looking cut that makes all the girls faint, even the wreck. No, man, no, I can't do that, man. No, I only gave myself a self cut for one girl, man. I can't do that. Shoot. Nia Jax approved? Yes! Shoot. Let's see. Gucci like cut and Clippers. Damn, living it up, I see. Bro, bro, if you see how much the cuts cost where I'm at, honorary, you would do the same thing too, bro. Because the cuts is getting out of control, man. They charging like hundreds of dollars for cuts where I'm at. And it's like, bro, all I need is a fade, all right? That's all I need. All I need is a nice burst fade on the sides. That's it. And they charge hundreds of dollars for that, bro. Like, that's too much. I remember when haircuts was like only $30, but I don't know. I think it's because of inflation. Biden. In the last term I'm talking about. That's when everything like went up. You know? It's crazy. He said, I see you, professional barber. Yeah, you know what, Mr. Chango? I got you, man. Come through, get a cut. I got you. I'll give you a fade. I'll give you a taper, whatever you want. I got you, man. Let's see. Let's see. No, I definitely get you. I live in Cali, bro. Yeah, Cali. Oh, man. Cali is nuts, bro. It's like, from what I heard, it's like very, very expensive over there. My aunt and my cousin, they live over there. They're in the Bay Area though, and I meant to ask, how is it over there? You know, because it's expensive over there, man. Because it's a big, it's a big state. You know, it really is. Let's see, they pricing like we don't have a homeless crisis right now. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That's really true. And that sucks, bro. It really does suck because we live in the greatest country in the world. There's no way we should be having those type of things going on in our country, man. Let's see, you got to get me right. I look like a homeless person. No, don't say that, man. Don't say that. Don't say that. I have bad hair days too, so you know what? I'm right there with you. Shoot, I be having bad hair days. I had a bad hair day in the gym. Sometimes I have bad hair days. I ain't gonna lie when I go to the gym. Shoot. I ain't lined up. I be looking like a Sasquatch. I be looking like an orangutan. The way I be having my hair out there, all types of ways in the gym at times. So, no, don't say that, bro. Don't say that. But the thing is, as long as you make sure that you bathe regularly, you smell good, brush your teeth, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Shoot, anybody can fix a bad hair day. Anybody can fix their hygiene too, but you gotta want to do it at the end of the day. But anyways, let's see. I'm starting to look like Sammy. Sammy looks hairier than you, Mr. Changa. Sammy. One thing about Sammy be having some nice crisp lineups, man. I be seeing Sammy with the nice shaped up beard. It's all nice and lined up and stuff like that. But yeah, man, don't say that. Because what I found out, guys, is that when it comes to not only girls in the gym, but just people in general, if the way you carry yourself, number one, and then number two, you smell good, hey, man, you can get anybody you want at the end of the day. I mean, that's in my personal opinion, quite honestly. But yeah. But anyways, what you guys been up to, man? Let's see. Missing the protein powder. All right. Present. Whoa. Here we go. Present. Yeah. Because to be honest, guys, I've met like a few girls in the gym, as platonic friends, and like I said, I've had some horrible hair days, if I'm being honest. Like, really horrible hair days. I didn't know what to do at the end of the day. But I just made sure I always smelled good. That's all. And wash your behind. Okay? Shoot. Anyways, let's see. I'm right. I appreciate that, Nick. Let's see. What do you think about the new releases? I can't believe they released. I guess you mean Braun Strowman, like Braun again? All right. Well, here's my opinion on the WWE releases. With me personally, I always say this, guys. I've been saying it for a long, long time, guys. When it comes to WWE superstars, I thought that was something on my shirt. But anyways, when it comes to WWE superstars, no matter if I like them or if I'm not a fan of them or I don't like them or if I'm neutral about them or if I feel indifferent about them, I'm never going to advocate for a WWE superstar to get fired or get released because that's just low AF. Okay? At the end of the day, these sports entertainers, they're human beings too. They have a living to make. They got responsibilities to take care of. Okay? And they need to work. They need their job. They need to have their money coming in and rolling in. Okay? I never celebrate anybody's release because, like I said, they got agendas to take care of. You know, it's sad that Braun Strowman, Shayna, Cora. I didn't think Cora was going to get released. That surprised me, but Priscilla Kelly shocked me the most because they just brought her back off an injury, and then also, in my opinion, Priscilla Kelly should have been on Raw SmackDown already. She should have been up there, in my personal opinion. I don't know why she was never on the main roster. I don't get it. But Priscilla Kelly shocked me the most. Cora Jade shocked me. Braun Strowman, I think they should have kept Braun Strowman. That is my personal opinion. They should have. I wish they could have kept everybody. But apparently, budget cuts do happen, unfortunately. So, yeah. Oh yeah, Dakota Kai, she got released too. That was shocking. That was shocking because Dakota Kai is a fan favorite. It could be budget cuts. Maybe it could be injuries. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Let's see. Yeah, smelling good counts a lot for us wrestling fans since we get stereotyped of smelling like pieces of street trash. Damian Priest. No, I'm just playing. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. Yeah, it's very important to smell good, Honore. It really is. That's why when I go to gym, well, me, I'm a big guy. So when it comes to me being a big guy, I am very, 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 very self-conscious about my hygiene and how I smell. Okay, because I'm a big dude. You know, us big dudes, we sweat. We sweat, and also we get stereotyped as well. And I'm not trying to make this like a weight thing or fat phobic type of thing, but we get stereotyped as well. Oh, he or she is big, so you know they always smell, or oh, just because they big, they don't wash right, or you know that they don't take care of their bodies because look how big they are. They stay in one place and just sit there and eat in front of the TV all day. We get stereotyped too, man. You know what I'm saying? But there are a lot of big people out here that wears their weight very well. They're very clean, and that's just who I am. That's who I am. I remember going to the gym. Okay, I remember going to the gym. Yeah, I had a bad hair day, but I remember going to the gym, smelling good, looking good, seeing my trainer, working out with my trainer. My trainer be like, "Yo, young buck, what's that you got on, man?" I'd be like, "Yo, bro, a magician never reveals all of its secrets, bro. All right." He said, "Yo, that smell good, man. Shoot, got me hyped today." I'm like, "Oh Lord, I'm in for it now. My workout gonna be crazy because my trainer's hyped." And then my other trainer, he be giving me a pound. He be like, "Yo, what's that you got on, man? You smell like a sweet prostitute, man." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What? What you talking about, man?" But you know, we have that type of bond where, you know, when I step into the gym and I know faces, we all joke around with each other to uplift one another and for us to have a great day at the gym. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, look, man, whether you working out or you're an employee at a gym, you want to make the workout and or day easier. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, let's see. Let's see. Very injury prone. Most likely why? Yeah, that's what I was guessing, Honorary. Which is sad because Dakota Kai is very talented. Dakota Kai is very beautiful as well. Very beautiful, very talented. I like her on the microphone as well. And she has, I feel like she has the potential to have, star power if pushed in the right direction. But WWE didn't see that because I'm assuming budget cuts. That's what I want to say at the end of the day, but you know, that's how it goes. But anyways, let's see. Io Sky needs Dakota Kai because she doesn't know how to talk on the microphone. I was thinking about that too, Mr. Chango. But you know what? Io Sky, she's slowly starting to come around being on the microphone. She's taking that extra step of faith, upping her game as a sports entertainer because she already has it in the ring. The fans already like her due to the moves that she does in the ring. Fans, they think she's cute and all that other stuff. And, the next step was to get her to communicate on the microphone. And she's taking that extra step. And you know what? I'm proud of her taking the extra step. Even though I'm not going to lie, I'm getting a little tired of you, Scott. But, it's to each his own. But anyway, let's see. Let's see. Stop. Let's see. Stop playing. I see you as a stick. I can't even see you. Yo, people be saying that. Like, people be like, "Yo, you lost weight, man. Yo, you got skinny. Don't get too skinny." I'm like, man, I'm not skinny. I'm still thick. I'm still a big boy. But even like I say, even when I was over 330 plus pounds, I always made sure to take care of my body and make sure I'm smelling good and looking good. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I remember this chick. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I had a belly. All right, I had a belly. Well, not a beer belly, but let's just say I had a belly, man. And I remember spraying on. I had this cologne. It was Kenneth Cole. The problem with Kenneth Cole, it smells mad good. The problem with Kenneth Cole is that it doesn't last long. They need to make an elixir, in my personal opinion. But anyways, I remember I had Kenneth Cole sprayed on. She was like, "Ooh, that smells mad good." She was like, "Hold on, let me hug you again." So then she gave me a hug, and she was smelling like my back area, like right here. She was like, "Smell mad." I was like, "Wait a minute. Hold up. I was like, "My name is." She was like, "My name is." I was like, "Hold up, 1 second." I was like, "Let me whip out my phone real quick." I got her Instagram, got her number, and good times, man. Good times. But anyways, let's see. You're a good storyteller. Exactly what WWE needs right now. Yeah, they need me. Okay, they need me up in there. Okay, because I have the brains and the vision. Okay, to carry WWE into the next decade. All right, I'm just saying. But anyways, let's see. Let's see. I love WWE and I'm a diehard fan, but they've been getting real greedy lately with them ticket prices. Have to sell a kidney and a family member for WWE tickets right now. You know what it is, Honorary? I'm gonna be honest with you. See, WWE is a business, right? And the thing is, with inflation, right? With inflation, rent spaces goes up. Okay, and when rent spaces goes up, I'm pretty sure they go up on WWE, and WWE is like, well, we're a business, we have to break past even at the end of the day. They went up on charging us to accompany our Raw or SmackDown or PLE event, whatever it is. So we have to go up on the prices of the tickets, right? Because we have to go past breaking even. We have to be in the green in the game field because we're a business at the end of the day. So that's more than likely why they went up on ticket prices. And not only that, but because WWE, they've been getting the ratings and they've been getting the attention that they've been looking for, as far as with merchandise sales, with ratings on TV, with interviews, etc., etc. Sometimes businesses, they do go up. Like I've heard, I think it was yesterday, I think someone was saying that they went up on the merch. See, they're gonna go up. They're gonna go up, and they're going up because they're trying to capitalize as much as possible on this run that they have going on. It's because of that, and like I said, it's because of the arenas the arena space is going up on the owners of that building. And when they go up on the owners of that building, the owners have to go up on their price of how much they're going to charge WWE to have that event there. And when they do that, WWE is like, okay, we'll pay this, but y'all have to go up on the ticket price because we got to make our money too. And that's what happens. So, yo, let's see. Let's see. WWE needs to keep people and not release good superstars. I agree with that. I do agree with that, Nick. Once again, it's because of budget cuts at the end of the day, because WWE as a business, they can't, I don't want to say overspend, but they can't look to spend past their budget. They got to remain in the green. And if they have superstars who are there signed to them, and they have superstars that are signed to them for, I don't know, let's say if they have a superstar signed for $600,000 a year, right? But yet they're not using that superstar on TV, or they don't have any creative plans for them, what are they going to do? They're going to do what they're going to do, which is release them. Okay? That's what they're going to do. They're going to release them and move on and go forward from there. And that's usually how it goes. Or if they have a superstar who's making an extreme amount of money, but they figure that superstar is not carrying them, or doesn't have the verge of carrying them like a Roman Reigns, a Cody Rhodes, or somebody like that. If they feel like they making too much, and they think, oh well, if we take this superstar salary and we put it to ABCXYZ, well, let's do it. And that's what they're going to do, because it's moving into their budget of, we can't, it's not that we can't afford it, it's just that we're going to take that money and move it into different places of our business. That's usually how it goes. Anyways, let's see. WWE be releasing people and signing people and don't end up using them. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's why the money that they took from the superstars that they released, because I know Braun Strowman was making a lot of money with WWE, and they probably think, well, we might be paying him too much. We can take that money and spread it out to sign. Instead of putting that money into one wrestler, we can spread that money out into 4 wrestlers, something like that. That's what they do. Let's see. Anyways, dropping that and acting like you didn't drop some lore we didn't know from you. Let's see. TKO is what's not good for business, bro. But it's crazy because they making millions. Billionaires be doing everything but helping people for real. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. What did you eat today? You always cooking up something good, Mr. Golden Ramsay. What did I cook today? Quite honestly, Mr. Chango, I made a Mexican hot dog, bro. So basically what I did was, I had a hot dog and I had thick cut bacon, and I wrapped it up in the hot dog. I took out one of the hot dog buns, toasted it. I usually put mayonnaise on both sides after it's toasted. I toast it with butter. Do not toast with mayonnaise because it don't taste like nothing. Anyway, I toast it with butter. Put some oil in the pan so that the butter won't burn, and so that the roll won't, get burnt or anything like that. It has that golden, crust, not the black crust where it looks burnt, because you don't want to taste that on your bun. So golden brown toasted. Put some mayonnaise on both sides of the hot dog bun. When the hot dog is ready, take it out, put it there, give it some chopped up onions, some peppers. I wish I had jalapenos, because that would send it to the next level, But yeah, that's what I did. I mean, nothing really fancy, unfortunately. Yeah, that's what I did, man. As far as like cooking, man, I love to cook, man. I really love to cook. That's like one of my favorite things to do. The other day, Mr. Chango, I made blueberry pancakes. I made an omelet, and I had was it 3 or 4 pieces of bacon on the side? I think it was 3 pieces of bacon on the side that I had put in the oven. because I like making my bacon in the oven. I don't make my bacon on top of the stove. For me, I love making my bacon in the oven because it's perfectly cooked. Like when I have the timer set, I already know what time to set it on, and then from there I take it out and it's perfect. I let it rest and chill, and it crisp up on its own from that as well. So yeah, let's see. You should get on one of these cooking shows. You would win for sure. I'm not gonna lie, I would do one of those cooking shows, bro. I would, cause I seen Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. I seen that. I seen the other show where he has the chefs acting out. I also, guys, I also love to make fried Oreos. If you guys haven't made fried Oreos, you're missing out, man. It is so good. Whatchamacallit, let's see. But anyways, back to Honorary's comment of billionaires be doing everything but helping people for real. No, that's true, man, because you know what it is, Honorary? See, I've never been at that level to where, I've made, millions and billions of dollars, but a lot of people, when they don't have the money, they be saying of what they're gonna do when they get the money. But when they do get the money, they don't end up living up to the bargain of what they say they're gonna do. They end up taking that money, spending it on themselves, taking care of themselves, which is nothing wrong with that. But you're not living up to what you said you was gonna do. You say, "Oh, I want to help out people when I get the money," but yet when you get the money, you only look out for yourself, and that's it at the end of the day. Because a lot of those type of people got the type of attitude where, "Oh well, those people ain't doing nothing for me. What those people doing for me? I ain't making no money off of them people." That's the type of mentality a lot of those people have. And not only that, but a lot of those type of people got ego as well. You know what I'm saying? They stuck on themselves because they got the money. When they got the money, they feel untouchable. When they feel untouchable, they feel invincible. When they feel invincible, the time lasts but only so long to where they feel like that until something happens to where they get shaken down back down to reality. So but anyway, let's see. Love me some pancakes. Morley of waffles. Oh, yo, Honorary. Speaking of waffles, bro, I want to get me a waffle maker, bro. Because I don't want to eat Eggo waffles, bro. I don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat those frozen joints. I really don't. I want to make my own, bro. I want to make my own waffles. I want to make chicken and waffles. I've been craving chicken and waffles for so long, but yet I do not have a waffle maker. If I had a waffle maker, I would have been made chicken waffles, bro. On the real. On the real. Because I love making fried chicken. I do. Fried chicken? What? When I make fried chicken, I put Popeyes out of business. Okay? On the real. On the real. I'm just saying, man. Shoot. I'm just saying. Let's see. I've never heard of fried Oreos. Me neither. Sounds good, though. Haven't had Oreos in a while. Yeah, so basically this is what you do, Honorary Mr. Chango. Let's say if you got Oreos, right? If you have Oreos, just saying, I have one sitting here. I have one sitting here. Hold up. It's upside down. Is that gonna focus? Yeah, it's gonna focus. Okay, let's say if you got an Oreo, right? So basically, guys, what you do is you make a pancake batter, right? Make a pancake batter, and basically what you do is take the Oreo, right? Take the Oreo, you dip it in there. Make sure you have your frying oil set to 350 degrees because that's the appropriate temperature for frying any type of food. Okay, so basically what you do is you put oil in the pan, you heat it up for like maybe 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes. You put it on medium-high heat. Not medium-high heat, but medium heat. Or medium-high, if that's your preference. Wait for 10 minutes, the oil heats up. Take your Oreo, you dunk it in the pancake batter, and then you put it in the oil, let it fry for like maybe a couple minutes. Take it out. If you have powdered sugar, convey some powdered sugar over the top, and that's it. You got your fried Oreos. It's mad good, bro. It's mad good. Some of the Oreo cream fell off of this Oreo, but I'm just gonna have it. Let's see. I feel, yeah, Nick, man. Nick, when I get in my kitchen, man, I love to cook. I love to throw down. And I love to have fun. Let's see. I never heard of chicken and waffles. Oh, man. Mr. Chango and Honorary. If you never had chicken and waffles, mm, 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 mm. It's amazing, bro. It's like heaven on earth, especially if you make buttermilk waffles. Buttermilk waffles for fried chicken. See, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get me a waffle maker. I gotta order it. I rather order it rather than go to a store, where I'm at and buy one because I can easily do that. But I rather order it off Amazon because I just feel comfortable ordering utensils offline. I rather do that. Order it offline. Give me some buttermilk. Give me some blueberries as well. Blueberry waffles with fried chicken on. Homemade syrup too. Homemade rosemary syrup. Mm-mm-mm. Homemade rosemary maple syrup. Anyways, let's see. How much does waffle makers cost in New York? That's a great question, man. I haven't been to Best Buy or Walmart or Target or any of those stores in so long, honorary. See, is New York expensive? Hell yeah, it is. Shoot, for eggs where I'm at, Mr. Chango, if you're lucky, it costs like $11 for a dozen eggs, bro. So, yeah. Anyways, uh, pull the Oreo, pulled out of nowhere that had me dead. Call me Randy Orton because I'm pulling out Oreos out of nowhere like an RKO, bro. All right. Let's see. I'm no cook like. See, I'm no cook like you. I just be microwaving beans and rice. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Chango. There's nothing wrong with making beans and rice. Shoot, there's times with me. I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Chango. There's times where I'm lazy too, and I make my beans and rice as well. Whether that be red kidney beans with Uncle Ben's rice or jasmine. Oh, jasmine rice. If you guys like Chinese food, buy you jasmine rice. Buy you jasmine rice. Take some chicken thighs, boneless. You know what? Just buy the regular one with the bone. Just cut the bone out because boneless chicken thighs, I think they cost like $9. As opposed to a pack of regular chicken thighs, you could just pay like $6 for it. You know what I'm saying? But get you some jasmine rice, right? Make that. Get some chicken thighs, cut it down, fry them up, make some sweet and sour sauce, toss it in sweet and sour sauce, put that over the jasmine rice. Man, oh man, that is so freaking good, man. Let's see. I love me some chicken and waffles. Yeah, Nick, oh man, that's mad good, man. Let's see, for me and Callie, it's $4 for eggs right now. Honorary, you need to bring that here, bro, because over here, if lucky, you'll be lucky to find a dozen of eggs for like under $8. But like I said, over here it's like $11 for the 18 pack, the large 18 pack for the families. It's like $18 where I'm at. It's like crazy, man, because it never was like this. Let's see. Yes, jasmine rice. I tried it before all the time. Actually, that's what I eat. Jasmine rice. It's bomb. White rice is so bomb. Yeah, bro. Facts, man. Facts. I love jasmine rice. Um, I haven't been able to. I haven't been able to get jasmine rice because where I'm at, I have the brown rice. Like I have brown rice in my cabinet because I'm trying to, trying to keep a little. Well, I'm not healthy because of the stuff that I be eating. Like I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm a holier than thou angel when I'm not. When it comes to my diet and food, no, I eat food, man. I eat food. I eat General Tso's chicken. That's not good for you because the sauce has a lot of sugar in it, and then it's fried chicken, and then that's not good for you. So I be eating that. Shoot, I be eating tacos, al pastor, carnitas, barbacoa. I be having carne asada. Shoot, I be having pollo, I be having horchata. All that stuff ain't good for you, man. But uh, I gotta eat. All right, I be eating that. Shoot, I be eating what else food do I be eating? I be eating pepperoni pizza. Yo, guys, man. I have a guilty pleasure, guys, where I eat pepperoni pizza, guys. But you know what I do? I like to put it in honey. I love dousing it in honey, bro. If you never had that, game changer. Look, people be dipping pizza in ranch. Okay, I can drizzle my pepperoni pizza with honey, man. Game changer. If you never had that, thank me later. That's all I gotta say. But anyways, let's see. White rice is healthier than brown. Is it? With white rice, I don't mind eating white rice. The only thing I do with white rice is I'm strainer. I put white rice in a strainer, right? And I wash it off in cold water. I wash the starch off so that it's healthier. Okay. But with brown rice, see, with brown rice, for me, guys, in order to make it like really good, this is just what I do. Okay. What I do is I season my brown rice. Okay. I season it. Okay. If you got chicken bouillon or chicken seasoning, put a touch of that in there. That's what I usually do. I give it, it gives it flavor, That's just what I do. I put like maybe a pinch of sugar to balance it out. And that's what I do. Let's see. $18, that's ridiculous. Yeah, bro, $18 for the 18 pack. The 18 pack of large eggs, that families be buying. Yeah, $18, bro. Let's see. It's gonna take a while to fix all this. Yeah, and the thing is, like I said, this is all because of the Biden administration. It's all because of them. Because when the Ukraine thing was going on, the fools that was in America like, free Ukraine, free Ukraine. Oh, let's help out Ukraine. All those idiots that was screaming that, well, you got your wish. Biden helped them out, but it came out of your taxes at the end of the day. And the thing is, the government, they got to make that money back. So what you think the government going to do? They going to sit there and leave everything alone? No, everything is going to rise up and go up. Shoot, food, rent, okay, the cost of clothes, gasoline, all that stuff went up because Biden elected to give Ukraine billions of dollars. Comes out of our taxes. That's why with Trump saying what he's saying now, the people on the left talking about, oh, that's all he does is talk about Biden. We don't. Biden's out the White House and you still talk because it's from that administration, bro. Like y'all don't use y'all heads, man. Y'all don't use y'all heads. That's why he keeps mentioning it, because that's why the country is at where it's at today, economically wise. That's why eggs was up. That's why chicken was. That's why all that stuff was up, because the government got to make their money back from aiding Ukraine, bro. This is why I say, mind your business. There was no reason for Biden to give them billions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? There was no reason for Biden to bring in people not only from Ukraine but from other countries too. Okay, Rob. From bringing people from other countries too who are illegal and undocumented, bring them over here, and then they did all these crimes. A lot of these people, their children, their daughters, their sons, especially their daughters got you know what, and they're not here today because these idiots let them in the country. So, but anyways, let's move on. Let's see. Yeah, white rice is healthy. Asians be eating it all the time. Yeah, Asians, man. And no, I'm not racist. I'm gonna say this anyway. But Asian people are some of the most healthiest people that you'll ever meet, because a lot of them with their diet, it consists of rice and fish a lot of the time, 9 times out of 10. That combined with their work ethic is the reason why a lot of them look young. And no, that's not racist. That's just a fact of life. What's that rabbi saying? L-A-9. Yeah, shoot. But anyways, let's see. Dropping a pipe bomb. You need to teach promo classes down at the performance centers. Bro, they need to give me a microphone, bro. I would kill it on the microphone. Shoot, I'd be like, give me that darn microphone. Let me show you how it's done, man. Shoot. I'm just saying, let's see. That's not being racist. See, that's not being racist. You just giving them credit is all. Yeah, yeah, but in this day and age, honorary, everybody is quick to throw out. Well, not everybody, but just certain people. They're quick to throw out the race card. Oh, that's racist. This is racist. Oh, he's racist. She's racist. Oh, you see, racist, racist. Like the word racist and the word racism has been diluted so much in my generation. It's not even funny, man. Every single thing is racist, but yet the people that be crying racist, racist, racist is the same people that be bringing up skin color and they be bringing up the black guy this, the black girl that, the white guy this, the white girl that. They quick to bring up race in every single situation, but yet they quick to say he's racist, she's racist. Yeah, it's racism in this country. Yeah, America's a racist country. Like, man, come on, man. Like, I get so sick and tired of that. But see, people, whenever you bring up race and whenever it sounds good, it's not considered racist. But when you say something about race or race of people that is that will cause somewhat controversy, then everybody's supposed to say, oh, he or she is racist, oh, whatever. Especially when it comes to white folk. If a white person says something about black people that is true, oh, they racist. But yeah, if a black person says something about white people that's true, it goes over everybody's head. They're like, nah, it doesn't fit the media's mold of who we're trying to say is racist. It don't fit. Because I've seen a lot of these videos on TikTok and YouTube of black people saying biased, bigoted, and racial things about white folk. But yeah, that don't be coming out here. And I've seen some white folks say something about black folk, and it gets out there. My point is, if you're going to expose one racist because of their race, expose all levels of racists at the end of the day. No matter what your race, expose every racist. That's my point. Shoot, that's my thing. Let's see, you need to start a food truck. That's not an insult. That's a fact of life. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is with Asian people, and I'm gonna say this, like I said, man, YouTube better not flag this live stream like, oh well, the statements that were made in the live stream, it goes against community guidelines and stuff like. No, I'm not being racist. And I'm gonna say this right here, right now. Asian people, in my personal opinion, they don't get enough credit. They don't get enough credit because when you use your phone, 9 times out of 10, that comes from an Asian country or it's an Asian company. Whether it's Samsung or Apple, the root of the headquarters is based in Asia. Or, like I said, an Asian person made that phone at the end of the day, number one. Number two, the cuisine a lot of people like, you like Japanese cuisine, you like Chinese American food, that comes from an Asian population at the end of the day. The car you drive, 9 times out of 10, it was made in an Asian country. The shows you watch, like cartoons, 9 times out of 10, an Asian person probably made the cartoon. Like, and the thing is, Asian people, they don't care about, getting recognized, I guess. But it's just true, man. Asian people contributed a lot to American culture and American society. I feel like all races has, but I just feel like Asian people don't get enough credit at the end of the day. But the thing is, I hate that. See, this is what I hate, though. I hate that you got people out here who are bigoted and who hate on Asian people, but yet they be eating their food. They be, they be using their products, and it's like, bro, like you saying mean, nasty things about Asian people, but yet you like their food, you use their products. Who knows? You probably whacking jack to their women, and who knows? You probably want an Asian dude or something like that. I don't know. But it's just crazy, man, the way the mind of bigoted or racist people work. It's crazy, man. But anyways, moving forward, man. Let's see, you need to start a food truck? Bro, that'd be crazy, man. Start a food truck? That'd be nuts. Sure. But, yeah, man. That goes with everybody, man, at the end of the day. That's just my personal opinion. Like, it's crazy, man. Because I've heard those type of conversations. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I'll be out and about, and there's been times where I've been out and about and I've heard conversations about certain people, and I'm like, it just makes me shake my head, quite honestly, because I hate to hear when people get disrespected because of who they are or their culture. Just it's just unnecessary. But anyways, let's see. How was SmackDown for you? SmackDown was amazing, Mr. Chango. It was great. I thought. Shoot, it was great. It was amazing. My favorite part was seeing Queen Nia Jax, man, especially in the new outfit. That was my favorite part at the end of the day. That's why SmackDown gets a 10 out of 10, in my opinion. Let's see. Yeah, we be forgetting. Yeah, we be forgetting. We all people. It's embarrassing. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And the thing is, so many people in the world are so angry, honorary. They're so angry, so upbeat, so tight. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people make assumptions based off of what the media tells them, or they've been brainwashed into thinking a certain way that's not true. And like I said, they make these assumptions instead of having a mature adult like conversation with somebody you feel is the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of, and I'm gonna say it, there's a lot of black people that feel like white people is the enemy. No, white people ain't the enemy. Shoot, if you have a question or concern, you need to have a conversation with white people, and you need to have that conversation with them one on one, like on some grown man or grown woman type of stuff, and have a conversation with them. You'll see you'll have way more similarities than differences. And the same goes for white folk that, have issues with, black people, the white folk that, don't like black people. You need to have a conversation with black people and, sit down and talk and converse. And that goes for everybody. Or whether you're Hispanic and don't like this race or this group of people, or whether you're Indian or Asian and don't like this group of people or that group of people. Y'all need to come together and have conversations, and y'all need to have discussions. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be like, dang, man, we was fighting over nothing. We had assumptions about one another, and you like this, and I like this, and dang, man, or dang, girl, we could be homegirls or homeboys. It's just sad the way some people think, man. And, it's just really sad at the end of the day. Let's see. I knew he was gonna say that from a mile away. Yeah, it's because of Nia. You saw that outfit Nia had on, bro. Shoot, that was all for me. I ain't gonna lie. I wish. I ain't gonna lie. I wish it was for me. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's see. I've seen a lot of people on TikTok crushing on Nia. I know, right, Mr. Chango, bro? See, this is what I'm talking about, Mr. Chango. They weren't there. Where was this at in the first run? Where was this at in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021? Where was the same energy at? It was nowhere to be found. But now that Nia came in on September the 11th of 2023 and went all through from September the 11th of 2023, went all through the end of 2023, all through 2024, now all of a sudden people are like, oh, but we need to give Nia Jax her flowers. She improved. She did this. She did that. No. Keep that same energy. In 2021, when she got released in October of 2021, y'all was all celebrating. Y'all was like, oh, yeah, get her out of here. She's horrible. She was only there because of The Rock. No, y'all was celebrating then, right? So keep that same energy. And plus, y'all wasn't crushing on her back then. I was crushing on her. I got the videos to prove it in the first run that I was crushing on her, bro. Like, bro, like I've said before, time and time again, man, the reason why I started watching WWE again back in 2017 was because of Queen Nia Jax, man. And I stand on that. Because it's the truth. Shoot. Let's see. Now they want to switch up exactly, Mr. Chango. And I said it before, man. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't give a damn about Nia's weight. I don't care about that. Because I fell in love with her when she was way bigger than what she is now. I don't care about her weight. I don't care if Nia was over 500 pounds or even 5 pounds. I would still take that woman out on a date, and I would still put a ring on that woman's finger, man. Shoot, what you talking about? Let's see, it's true. A guy on TikTok asked her on a date, but she politely declined with a hug. Yeah, I seen that video. I seen that video, Honorary. And you know what the thing is, Honorary? He asked her out on a date, right? He asked her out on a date, but he had no Nia merchandise. He made no videos on Nia on like, you know, the matches that she's done or the segments that she's done. He ain't do none of that on his page. So how the hell you gonna claim you a Nia fan or you like Nia when you don't even have no merchandise of the woman? None of that. None of that. No merchandise, no videos, none of that. Hold up, guys. Let me charge up. There we go. You don't even got a sign, bro. Where's your sign at? Shoot. I went to Monday Night Raw. I went to Monday Night Raw in February of 2023 with this sign. Loud and proud with my shirt on, I went there to Monday Night Raw with this sign, and I had it up. And the cameraman, he avoided me on purpose because I had this sign. And the thing is, they wasn't going to let me in. They wasn't going to let me in the arena with this sign. And I was like, oh, hell no. I'm like, nah, I need to see your supervisor. I need to see your manager, whoever's on duty here. And yo, the supervisor came through, and he was like, nah, he's good to go. He can go through with that sign. I said, yeah, I bet. Shoot, I better be allowed to go through with this sign. Shoot, ain't nobody had a sign like that, man. Nobody. Everybody wanted her gone, man. Shoot, everybody wanted Nia gone. Nobody had that sign. I never seen anybody had a sign for Nia at WWE when she was gone. I had it there in February 2023. I was the only one. And I was the only one wearing this shirt. But I'm just saying, bro. Shoot. See, bro, I will forget when she came back. Low-key, I was hyped while everyone was crying. Yeah, everybody was like, oh, no, why did he bring it back? Don't bring it back. Crying like a bunch of soft dumb behinds, man. Shoot. Crying like the soft losers that they are at the end of the day. No, Nia does need to be back, man. Shoot. She didn't want him, though, because she wanted you. She was being loyal. Bro, that would have been hilarious if she would have been like, no, I'm not interested. I'm actually kind of talking to somebody right now, but thanks for asking. That would have been funny if she said that. If she would have said that, I'd be like, bro, I know it's me. I'm just saying. Shoot. Let's see. You a #1 loyal fan for real? Yeah, bro. I'm just so sick and tired of these fake phonies and full of balonies, bro. I'm tired of them, man. No, keep that same energy. Y'all had that same energy in 2021, right? Right? Now all of a sudden, oh, I can't help but be a fan of Nia. No, bro. It don't work like that, man. Because if you're a fan of somebody, you're going to be there with them through the thick and the thin at the end of the day, man. Shoot. And think about it. Think about this. Who, and I want y'all to think, because I know y'all watch YouTube, y'all watch the TikTok, the Instagram, the Twitter, all that good stuff. I want y'all to comment right now in the chat, okay? Since you've been watching YouTube, as long as you've been watching YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and all that stuff, I want y'all to comment down below who has been making content on Nia Jax to where they uplift her, okay? They make content because they love her, okay? They make content because they're a huge fan of hers and they support her, okay? To where they make content defending her. I want y'all to comment those content creators that's been making content for over 5+ years on Queen Nia Jax. Let me know. Because I want to know who's loyal to Queen Nia Jax, man. It's easy to be loyal to somebody to where things are going, things are going great. But where was y'all at when things was going bad for Queen Nia? Where was y'all at when these idiots, these loser V-card virgin trolls was online trolling her, threatening her, and all that stuff? Where was y'all at? Y'all was nowhere to be found, so stop it. Shoot, just stop it. But anyways, let's see. See, bro, keeping the memorabilia for a future documentary. Facts, man. Let's see. See, you've been there since day one. It's just me, Oos. Okay, day one. It's just me, Oos. Okay, day one. It's just me, Oos. Okay, day one. It's now and let them all squash them down like this. Okay, that's my version for Queen Nia Jax, man. But anyways, let's see. I only ever seen you being a Nia Jax fan. Now everyone hopping on the trend. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Hold up. Let me look at my video right here, bro. Let me go to the oldest WWE video I've ever done. Okay. Okay, it was over 4 years ago, right? Where Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler became women's tag team champions, right? And I'm gonna look at when that date was posted. I think it was 2020, right? Hold up. Okay, it was over 4 years ago. I might as well say 5 years ago now. Okay. Yeah, it was 2020 when this was posted. 2020. This was my first video on YouTube because I wanted to do videos like this long before 2020. But the thing is, what happened was I couldn't do it because I didn't know what I was doing at the end of the day. I didn't know what I was doing, and then this here always seemed like something to do way down the line. And plus, I didn't know anything about computers and all that stuff. And not only that, but, you know, at this time was when, you know, I had my, I want to say my third job, and I was making money. And, well, I wasn't making much money at this job, but the jobs that I had in the past, I was making money, and I was focused on, you know, making money. And, you know, by being it was the first time I was making money, I was, you know, buying a lot of stuff. So it seemed like this was something like well off into the future. But I always wanted to do Nia Jax videos, but I never knew how to start, when to start, any of that. But like I was saying, man, any of those idiots doing content in 2020 and before that, okay, then I could say you're a loyal fan. But ain't nobody on YouTube or any of these platforms was doing content on Queen Nia, bro. None. If they were doing content on Queen Nia, it was in a negative lighting at the end of the day. Like, Nia was never bad, was never a bad wrestler in the ring, man. If she was really bad, Hunter would have took her off and would have been like, okay, Nia, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you at we're gonna have you training at Ohio Wrestling, then we're gonna bring you back up. We're gonna have you with Natalia, we're gonna have you with Devon, we're gonna have you with this person, that person, that person, that person. We're gonna have you with Albert and Trent. It was never bad like that. It never was. The thing is, people expecting to see her do all these headlocks and leg locks, and they're expecting her to do a German suplex. She don't do that, man. She's a freaking powerhouse. Powerhouses don't do that, man. They show off their strength and they show off their dominance and their resiliency, man. Shoot. But anyways, let's see. Yeeting and Callie. Let's see. Let's see. Nia finds you funny. Remember, that's why she rejected that guy. Yeah, that's true. That's true, bro. This fool actually asked her out on a date, bro. He is a dummy. Where's LA Knight when I need him, man? Hold up, LA Knight. Dummy. Shoot. You are a dummy. Hold up. Let me look at this video, man. I haven't seen this video in like a long behind time.
Man, back with another reaction.
Oh my lord.
I just want
Bro, y'all see my hair? My hair is like all over the place, man.
to talk about this women's tag team match at Payback this past Sunday.
I can't believe people actually liked the video, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was so hyped when people liked the video because I wasn't expecting that because I had just started on YouTube. And if I'm not mistaken, people subscribed off of that video, right? Hold on, let me look up the let me see the analytics behind this video. Let me see. Let's see. React to Try Not to Laugh X Factor? Oh Lord. Mr. Chango, he's trying to get me in trouble. Oh man. Hold on a second. Oh no, I didn't get any subscribers off of that video. But I know on the next Nia Jax video I had gotten subscribers off of that one. I remember I had gotten like 3 or 4. I remember. Anyways,
what's going on, guys? The main man back with another reaction. And
look at my hair,
talk about this woman's
bro. I was recording this on a potato. It looked like.
team match at Payback this past Sunday. I'm gonna let it ride, and I'm gonna talk over it. First of all, as a huge Nia Jax fan, I am proud. So happy that my girl got gold around her waist again, been through the double ACL surgery,
Facts.
all of that stuff.
Facts.
She's been pumping hard to get back. Major pause, because I know people out there,
All right. Let's move on.
Look at her, man.
All right, let's move on to what I was saying.
I mean, look at her, man. She's such a goddess. Look at her, man.
That's facts.
Hey, get it.
Oh my lord. That's facts, man.
I mean, look at that.
Bro, that was real back in the day, man. Let's see. Try not to laugh X Factor. Like, let's bring it on. Let's see. Try not to laugh X Factor. That was my charger, y'all. It fell out. If you guys don't have one of these, get you one of these. This right here is a lifesaver, guys. You don't need a wire to charge your phone. I'm not sponsored, but get you one of these portable chargers, guys. Whether you have an Android or an iPhone, get you one of these, guys. This here can definitely save your life for when you need an extra charge or when your battery's running extra low, or if it's dead. This can revive your phone, hands down. So the reason why it fell out is because my phone is in a case. So yeah, there we go. See, never change. I won't. All right, so try not to laugh. Hold up. You said X Factor challenge? All right, X Factor. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay. Cringe, huh? If you laugh, you gotta say you love Charlotte. Oh Lord. I hope this is not funny, man. I don't want to say that. Oh man. I'm gonna be honest though. I want Charlotte. Charlotte says she's gonna change her character. I'm gonna be honest. I want Charlotte to make it. Okay, I want her to be good. I want her to be, you know, a great entertainer. Okay, I do. And I want her to be like, because like I said, I met her father. Father was nice to me. He did me a favor when he didn't have to do it. Like, I want to like his daughter, but she's just so darn repetitive, man. Like, I want her to do great. I do. I want everybody in WWE to do great, man. But, I don't know. He said I'm dead. No, I want everybody to do great in WWE, but when you're so repetitive and you ain't got no image, man, it's like, how can I like that? Number one Charlotte hit. No, I don't hate Charlotte. I don't hate the woman, but it's like, dang, man. Like, can you do something different? Like, that's all I'm saying. Do something different. But anyways, let's start the X Factor. Try not to laugh. Cringe number one.
Hello, everyone. Hi. Love your eyeshadow. Oh, thank you. What is your name? My name is Fabiola. Fabiola. And what brings you here?
Oh, that's Ozzy Osbourne's wife, right? Sharon.
I'm gonna be continuing on and on and on and on. Oh, I like that.
Oh, Simon Cowell, legend.
Yes.
You ready? All right. Wait, what happened?
Oh, I like that way of thinking.
You mean you want to be on the show forever?
Yes.
So did Lou. Good luck.
All right. Is she serious? Wait a minute. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't you supposed to say what you're gonna sing? She didn't even say that.
What is she singing?
Yeah, exactly. What are you singing?
Thank you.
That woman is just too nice. She said thank you. That is not the audition that you wanted to hear. I'm gonna be honest. Get him on the judges table right now. Yeah, I don't know what that was, man. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I think some people, when they were on these type of shows, I think they were like, I think some of them was trolling. I think some of them was hired by the network to troll live on air. Anyway, let's continue.
Hi, my name's Honey G, and I'm a genuine urban artist.
Obviously, you're a rapper. Oh man, rest in peace, Coolio.
Music with piano and guitar, but most of the stuff that I do now is urban music, street style.
How the heck can you say you do urban music and you do street style music when you're not from the streets? Anyways, let's continue, man.
Urban music is about being real, true to the game. You know, I'm not any Tom, Dick or Harry. I'm a natural born performer. I'm the real deal, the real McCoy. You know, we've seen people like Jay-Z, Nicki Minaj, Dre coming through big time. But yeah, there's obviously room for a new breakthrough artist.
See, hold up. She said urban music is all about keeping it real to the streets. First of all, I'm gonna be honest. First of all, Drake was never cut from the cloth that you see him displaying now. Drake is out here acting like he's this tough gangster guy, and he never was that. He never was that. If you look at Degrassi, that was the real Drake at the end of the day. Then you got Rick Ross, who was never a gangster. He was a correctional officer. So how can you sit there and mention these names talking about, oh, it's about keeping it real to the streets and all that stuff, when you have people who are in the urban music frame, and the people that's in there today, they have not been keeping it real with themselves. But anyways, let's move forward, man. I don't know. She's talking about keeping it real, but yet she's never been in the streets. I can guarantee you she's never even hung out in an urban neighborhood that's like ran down to the ground. Like, but yet this is what she said she's going after. So.
Especially someone as unique as myself.
Now, I'm not saying she can't do hip hop music, because anybody can do hip hop. It don't matter where you're from or who you are. But don't sit up in here and talk about, oh, you do street related music. Like, what? When you're not from there, that makes no sense.
You know, keep it real. I'm down. That's what I'm down with. Honey G.
Honey G?
Yeah.
I love it.
Bring it on. Let's do this.
No, let's not wait any longer. Get in there. Yeah, that way. Yeah.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
Good, thanks. Surviving.
Okay, what is your name?
My name's Honey G.
Honey G.
Sweet like Honey G.
So what's your real name?
Anna Georgette Guilford.
Anna Georgette Guilford. Now, does that sound like somebody from the streets? Or does that sound like somebody from the hood? Because it don't to me. Yo, what's up, Egypt? Cool cut. Thanks, Egypt. I did it myself, man. I gave myself a self-cut yesterday, bro. He said I look so unimpressed. He said I'm acting like Simon Cowell. It's true, man. How can you sit up here making a fool of yourself, man? But anyways, let's continue, man. Oh, yeah.
35.
And where are you from?
North Wheezy.
What?
Northwest London. In Harrow.
Okay.
North Wheezy. Yeah.
So representing the Harrow.
At the moment, I'm representing for the X Factor Massive at the moment.
Okay, Honey G.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Okay.
Well, at least you said have fun. That's all you can do, right?
H to the O to the N to the E to the Y to the G, it's Honey G. H to the O to the N to the E to the Y to the G, it's Honey G. When I say honey, you say G. Honey G. Honey G. When I say honey, you say G. Honey G. Honey G. Check it to wreck it, let's begin. Party on, party people, let me hear some noise. Honey G's in the house, let me hear some noise.
I got a big elephant, all right, and that's for Nia Jax only. And Nikita, if I'm being honest.
It's nerd dip, it's nerd. See my hips, my tips go chop. See my ass and my lips go chop. I lost a few pounds off my waist for ya, but they're gonna be the go rat-ta-ta. Rat-ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta. Work it. I need a glass of water.
Boy, oh boy, it's good to know ya.
Work it. Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's nerd dip.
All right.
It's nerd dip.
I gotta be honest, man. She's on the wrong show for this, man. She's on the wrong show for this. Usually these type of shows, when you audition, right? These type of shows, they look to hear music that's been sang by Stevie Wonder, Queen, Billy Joel, artists like that, you know? Not hip-hop and rap. Well, this is the first time I've ever seen hip-hop and rap on a show like this. Like I said, she's on the wrong show for this. She can flow. That's all I'm gonna say. She can flow. She's having fun with it. That's another thing I can say. She's a nice person, it looks like. But this here ain't it, man. This ain't it. Let's see, I seen your video when your wife came back last week. Bro, Egypt, that was my favorite video to work on last week, man. Any video that I work on with Nia Jax, man, those are my favorite videos to work on because when I be editing them, I be watching them. I take my time with them. I make sure they look great. They're perfected. And honestly, believe it or not, I be laughing at those videos when I be editing them. So, you know, I have a lot of fun doing those videos because I love Nia so much. So, attention to detail is like, whoop, way up there. Let's see. It's the other video. You got the link, Mr. Chango? If you got the link, you could drop it in the chat and then I'll watch it. But this here ain't it.
Let me search it. Work it. It's nerd dip.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm with that girl on that because when it came to the chorus part of that song by Missy Elliott, I didn't know what the hell Missy Elliott was saying. So I'm with her on that. But the version of that song that I like is the one with 50 Cent on it.
Search it. Work it. It's nerd dip.
Yeah, see that part there is the confusing part. But let's continue.
If you're a fly gal, get your nails done.
Get a pedicure or get your hair did.
Yes. Yes.
Oh man, no. Just be honest. Just say no. And Simon Cowell's like, thank God that's over with.
Sharon,
Yes, darling.
I never knew you were into this rubber stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Sharon ain't into that stuff, man. Shoot, her husband Ozzy Osbourne was part of what? Black Sabbath? She ain't into that stuff, bro.
Oh, yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
Let's see, did you see what she did last night? Yeah, I did. I saw the outfit she was wearing too, man. Whew. Man, that outfit was so freaking delicious, bro. Freaking sexy.
So, what'd you say, guys?
Well, I don't quite know what to say.
Okay, there's the sarcasm. Here we go. Anyway, let's see. It's the other video. It's not this video. Is it the 14-minute video, Mr. Chango? Let me know. Because I clicked on the first video that I saw. Power my behind. Jade is taking steroids. All right. Turbo Entertainment. All right. Hold up. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. That lady rapping. Like I said, anybody could rap, but that day I don't know what that was.
Hello. What's your name?
My name's Onkar Judge,
Okay, why are you here, Onka?
because I believe I've got what it takes to make the X Factor.
Are you gonna win?
Yes, I am.
Good. Who are you as good as?
Michael Jackson, Daniel Bedingfield.
This idiot just came into the room, right? Came into audition, and he said he's as good as Michael Jackson. What the hell are you smoking, and what the hell are you sniffing? Like, seriously, like, hey, yeah, but anyways, listen. So you really think so? I feel like she's naturally built. No, she's on PEDs, bro. Shoot. The only one. Wait a minute. No, actually, no, she ain't natural either. I was gonna say Jordan Grace, but she definitely on something. She gotta be. She got rapping sound like dying chicken. I mean, she doesn't have the male Chester voice yet. At least of now, I think. Nah, she looks like a man though. She looked like the love child of Shelton Benjamin and Serena Williams. That's what she looked like. Yeah, Jordan Grace is definitely on it. Because Jordan Grace, she looked like Piper Nevin. Like what, a few years ago? How all of a sudden she went from Piper Nevin to looking like Bianca Belair. She definitely on something. Yeah, he said he was just like Michael Jackson. Get the hell up out of here, man. And my bad honorary for Christian, because I know you're Christian, but that's just how I honestly feel, man. Michael Jackson's on a whole nother level over everybody, man. If Michael Jackson was in this era with social media going, bro, Michael Jackson would have records that's so unbreakable, man. Not even the next millennium will catch him. I mean, there's still nobody gonna catch him now, but I'm just saying.
George Michael.
All right.
And he said George Michael too. Wow. Rest in peace, by the way.
What have we done to the world? Look what we've done.
Oh no. He's gonna ruin a Michael Jackson song. He's gonna ruin Earth's song.
What about all the peace that you played your only son?
Paula Abdul's face, that's my reaction, bro. You see Paula Abdul's face right here? You see her face? That's honestly how I feel right now, man. You can't go on one of these singing shows and audition and then pick a Michael Jackson song and then ruin it at the end of the day, man. Okay?
Did you ever start to notice all the children dead from war? Did you ever stop to notice who's crying at the sleeping shore?
Simon, stop him, man. What the hell?
Sorry, I thought that was bad. I thought that was a flare. I thought that was a solid wall.
Yeah, you know what I think happened? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I think happened right there? I think Michael Jackson then came into that audition room and tried to pull him out of that room for ruining his song. That's exactly what just happened.
Wow. Ow. Oh, that doesn't. Sure.
No, it doesn't matter. Uncle, what the hell was that?
I don't know what that was. Anyway, let's see. See, WWE just let go of your people or the superstars you like. Yeah, they let go a lot, bro. See, wait, no. It sounds like this. No. This part here, hold on. I'm going to rewind it.
He's crying at the sleeping shore.
Yeah, Michael Jackson was like, yo, stop playing on my song, man. Shoot. All right.
Hi. Love your eyeshadow.
Oh, okay, we've seen this already. What is he singing? You know what? I think he got paid to do that.
Vision of Love by Mariah Carey.
What's your next song? I can sing you Hero if you want.
No, I know what it's going to sound like.
Do you want Hero?
Oh no, he's gonna ruin that song, man. I like that song too. Hey, yeah. This song right here, man. Yeah, that song on the ring. I haven't heard that song in a minute. I love that song. Even Simon had to laugh. Like I said, I really think people be getting paid to troll on these shows, man. There's just no way. You know for a fact you don't know how to sing. There's no way you're going on these shows, ruining your opportunity
Okay, what is your name? My name's Honey.
that you have in order to chase a dream of singing, and you ruin it.
What's your real
You
name?
go on TV and ruin it, and make a complete idiot of yourself.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
And where are you from?
Not Wheezy.
Oh, this is the cringe lady.
You say people let me hear some.
I'm gonna be honest though. I'm gonna be honest. She's starting to grow on me. That lady that was singing Missy Elliott, low key, she's starting to grow on me. The Honey G chick, I feel like she's a vibe. I ain't gonna laugh though, cause I'm not saying anything about Charlotte.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's nerd 50 55 angle. It's nerd 50 55 angle. If you got a big Don't you wanna work it? It's nerd it's nerd See my hips and my tips go chop. See my ass and my lips go chop.
American Idol, X Factor, Egypt. Lamar audition. See that one? Oh Lord.
I need a glass of water. Boy, oh boy, it's good as if you work it, let me work it.
I like her. I like her. Has she made any songs? Hold up. I'm about to look her up. Has she made any songs? I mean, I'll listen to it. Why not? I don't know. Okay, hold up. Oh, she has an Instagram. Really? Oh, wait a minute. Wow, she got nearly 90,000 followers? Wait a minute. She got 90,000 followers. Holy crap. Let me see something. Oh, she lost weight. Yeah. Wow. Okay, let's go back to the video. Let's see. Ain't no way bro fell in love. Nah, bro. Y'all are funny. Nah, I didn't fall in love, man. I was just curious if she made any music because I'm like, she has flow. Believe it or not, she has flow, man. And the thing is, she believes in herself and she's having fun. See, that's the number one thing you got to do if you're an artist. You got to believe in yourself and you got to have fun. And that's what she was doing, you know? He said, I'm stalking her. Oh my gosh. Let's see, ain't no way you actually found her Instagram. Maybe you guys can collab. That'll be nuts. But anyway, let's continue, man. But yeah, honestly, I like her, man.
If you're flying down, get your nails done, get a pedicure, get your hair done. Yes, yes.
Anyways, moving on, man. What the hell? What is that? Wait a minute. What was that? What the hell is that? What is the hallelujah? Yeah. What is that, bro? Whoa. What is that? Nah, bro. Nah. You need to stop, man, because now you playing with the word, bro. That You playing with the word, man, and that's a big no-no in the Christian community. That's all I gotta say.
You threw a kitchen chair. She broke a bulb and she cut your hair. I'm through. It's not so one. You see the light. It's a cold. It's a broken. Hallelujah. Yeah.
Okay, he sound good there, but the hesitation, that no, he got to get rid of that.
Footsteps. The next big thing.
I mean, I don't know what the hell that was. That. I don't know what the hell that was. But anyways, let's continue.
What's your name?
Suzanne Gee.
And how old are you, darling?
I'm 28.
28. Okay.
And what made you
Dang, she look older than
decide to
28.
come to the X Factor? I would love to be
Wait, who's
more
that?
popular than what made you decide to come to
I don't know who this woman is, but this woman got some nice eyes, man. She got some beautiful eyes. I'm not even gonna lie. Wow.
the X Factor? I would love to be more popular than Whitney Houston herself.
Okay. And what are you going to sing?
I have nothing.
Bye.
Whitney Houston.
Okay.
And give me one moment in time.
Oh no. You disrespecting the late great Whitney Houston with this trash?
Oh, we've changed the song, haven't we?
I don't
Exactly.
Want to I mean to do that. Sorry.
Right, let's start again.
Okay, they're being nice, giving her extra chance.
I want to be.
No, that's not I Have Nothing. Yeah, that's One Moment in Time.
I thought so. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, that's Charlotte Flair's mother, Cher.
No, that's One Moment in Time. Share My Life.
Share my life, take me for what I am, 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you. I'll be calling back again, this passion or spark, I can run from myself, and there's nowhere to hide, but don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna sorry, anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Oh, must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, because I don't have you.
I ain't gonna lie, man. After this audition, you still ain't gonna have nothing. Because you ain't making it.
Sorry. What's your name?
Wow.
My name is Gillian. Hello, Gillian. And who do you aspire to be like? I can be as big as Celine Dion. Wow. Yeah.
Who?
And what like? I can be as big as Celine Dion. Wow.
I don't know what she said.
And what?
He said, not you falling in love again. Let's see. Oh, the Clippers got eliminated. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. He said she sounds like me in the shot. Yeah, I think it's going to be a fatal four-way, Egypt, for sure.
What are you going to sing for us today? Celine Dion's that? My heart will go on.
Okay.
When you're ready. Every night in my dream, I feel you. That is how I know you go on. Fell
Oh, there's that girl again. Dang, I ain't gonna lie, man. That chick look at me with them eyes, man. Mm. Anyways, let's continue. She really needs singing lessons. Like, I mean, that was bad, but it was bad to where she has potential, man. Like, it was bad, but she has potential to get better, man.
My name's Alan, I'm like Jeremy. I'm new to the show.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Do the best I can do, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna start now, okay?
Can I just ask you? Can I ask you a couple of questions, Aaron?
Aaron, I'd just like to get to know a little bit more about you.
I'm Alan, I'm like Jeremy.
Okay.
I'm 28.
Yeah.
I live in London.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna begin, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, she look good too. I ain't gonna lie. Is this another Michael Jackson song? No way. Is this Heal the World? It is. Yo, who is this woman, bro? Oh, nah, bro. Hold on. Hold up. Man, I'm tired. I don't even know how or why I'm tired. Let's see. Liv Morgan singing in jail. Oh man. Well, she sings like that too. I ain't gonna lie. That judge, I'm not gonna hold you. I wouldn't even care if she sung like that to me. I'm not even gonna hold you. Wait, who is this? Okay. And the thing is, I'm not even into skinny chicks at all, bro. But them eyes is, whew. Man, oh man. Hold up. Hey, what was that? Yeah, she's fine, man. But anyways, let's get back to the video. Okay, you gonna start? I'm about to say he let the song go too long. Look, man, the disrespect to Michael Jackson, man, this is horrible, man. This is really horrible. Nah, man, he gotta be trolling, bro. Nah, he gotta be trolling.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, I'm looking at the comment section, and there's somebody that wrote a comment saying, I admire Honey G's confidence. Even if it was goofy, she followed through with the whole deal. Yeah, it was goofy, but she was confident. And she believed in herself. And at the end of the day, when you are confident and believe in yourself, that's what makes you a star. Like, wow. Anywho, that's the end of that video. Tragedy of a video. Oh, nah. No way, Jose. No fucking way. Okay, now that that's over with, I can finally laugh. Now we know why he loves honey on his pizza. I ain't gonna lie, man. Honey on pepperoni pizza, it hits. It hits, man. It really does hit. Y'all can say whatever you want. Oh, man. Like, that sweet, spicy, salty combination can't be beat.
Okay, what is your name? My name's Honey G.
Honey G.
I gotta see this
Like Honey
again.
G.
So what's your real name?
Anna Georgette Guildford.
And how old are you?
I'm 35.
And where are you from?
North Wheezy,
Look at
West
this.
London, in Harrow.
Okay.
He's like, what?
Wheezy, yeah.
So representing the Harrow.
At the moment, I'm representing for the X Factor Massive at the moment.
Okay, Honey G.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Okay. H to the O to the N to the E to the Y to the G, it's Honey G. H to the O to the N to the E to the Y to the G, it's Honey G. When I say honey, you say G. Honey G. Honey G. When I say honey.
You know, I gotta be honest. That part of the audition, if she would have did this in the 80s, she would have blew up. Because that's what 80s hip hop was, man. When I say hey, you say ho. Hey, ho, hey, ho. You know, that's what it was.
Honey, you say G. Honey G. Honey G. Check it to wreck it, let's begin. Party on, party people, let me hear some noise. Honey G's in the house, let me hear some noise. Let me hear some noise.
Sharon Osbourne's like, yeah.
Let me hear some
What?
Let me hear some noise. Let me hear some noise.
me.
Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. It's nerd 55 anthem. It's nerd 55 anthem. If you got a big, let me search it. Find out how much you wanna work it. It's nerd 55 anthem. It's nerd 55 anthem. Yeah. See my hips. See my ass and my lips go chop.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, honey G, you ain't got no behind, all right? Bro, it's flat as a pancake board, all right? Shoot.
I lost a few pounds of hips and my chips go chop. See my ass and my lips go chop. I lost a few pounds of my waist for ya. But the color beat the go rat-ta-ta. Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Work it.
I need a glass of water, boy, oh boy, it's good to know ya. Is it work it? Let me work it. Flip it and reverse it. Did she have to add those sound effects?
If you're a fly gal, get your nails done, get a pedicure, get your hair did. Yes, yes.
Oh no. Oh no. I wish they would have let her finish out the whole song, man. I really do. I really wish they would have let her finish the whole song, bro. Oh my gosh, but anyways, let's see. He said you still looking at her page. No. Let's see. That's not just being her fan, you know. No, I'm not, man. Hell no. Hell no. I'm happy with my Naya. Oh, this woman is an Australian singer? I'm not gonna lie, man. Australian women, they are fine, man. They gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of them are. And they got like a real pretty accent. And no, I'm not gonna have that video on repeat. Hell no. Work it. I need a glass of water. Boy, oh boy, it's good to know ya. Let's see. Nah, that ain't my theme song. Hell no. So you're saying always twisting my words. No, not Diarrhea Ripley, man. I do not. Underline, do not like Diarrhea Ripley. Boom. So you can see what I could do. Tell Nia to take her thong off and the tail goes boom, cut the lights on so she see what I can do. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Shoot. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, no, I don't. Hell no. Never in a million, trillion, gazillion years, man. I ain't doing nothing with Diarrhea Ripley. Hell no. Shoot. I don't want Diarrhea Ripley at all, man. Yeah, I don't want no Diarrhea Ripley, man. Shoot. Shoot, I want Nia, man. I want Nia and Nikita. That's what I want. I'll take both of them at the same time. Shoot. I ain't gonna lie. I'll take like 15 honey packs. Shoot. I take 15 blue chews. Shoot, because when I'm done with them, they're gonna be limping. Shoot. Anyways, let's move on. It's gonna rain tomorrow. Darn it. Man, I forgot about Fergie, man. I forgot about her. See, what time is it for me? It's like almost 10:30. So that means it's almost like 7:30 on your end. Yeah, almost 7:30 on your end. 7:23. What's this? All right, guys. I think it's my cue to go, man. We've been on here for over a few hours. And, no, I'm not watching the video, bro. Yeah, we've been on here for like a few hours. Do I think more releases are going to happen? I don't think so, but it's possible. It's definitely possible. But do I personally think so? No. You know, usually WWE they have a time frame. They have a time frame for superstars of, you know, a time frame for superstars of who they're gonna release is what I meant to say, like of who they're gonna pick, because this happens every year when superstars get released, but WWE management, they got to sit down and figure out and critique the numbers, and then when they critique the numbers, they got to pencil in and circle who, you know, who they're gonna cut, unfortunately, and that's what happened, man. Let's see. Yeah, I'll see you on Monday, man. The reason why I gotta end the stream is because I gotta go get me something to eat, man. I feel like I got a hole in my stomach, bro. I really do. Like the Mexican hot dog that I ate, like it helped me for a little bit, but I need something to eat, bro. Oh man. Yeah. That's the only reason why I'm in the stream. Hold up, 1 second. Reach. Okay, feed. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, man. I'll see you guys. If not Monday, guys, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow on Sunday. I might do a live stream. Honestly, who knows? I might do a live stream. Yeah, tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. I don't know when though. But I'm gonna try to work on another video. I don't know. I might post a short with Randy Orton. I might do that. I don't know. Cause now I'm really trying. Cause me, I want to blow up, man. I'm tired of the same thing over and over, man. That's just me. I want to blow up already, bro. We're still stuck on 4,700 subscribers, bro. We should have been. When I say been, we should have been past 5K, man. Like, thing is, sometimes I don't even know what to do no more, guys. I don't even know what to do anymore because I feel like I've done everything that I could. And it's like, what else is there more that I can do? I just don't know. I don't know, man. But anyways, let's see. See, it was nice talking to you, and don't watch that video. It looks like you're getting hypnotized. No, I was looking at that video is hilarious. But anyways, no, I was looking at this Australian woman that was on the show, and that's what I was saying. I was like, man, this girl is fine, man. I say fine, she is fine. The thing is, like I said, I don't even like skinny chicks because skinny chicks, that don't do it for me, man. I'm not into walking sticks, man. I like my women with, some with some backbone back there, so to say. I don't like chicks that look like sticks. They look like they weigh like 80 pounds, bro. No, give me a thick chick. Give me a thick chick that looks like she weighs 180 or weighs 260, bro. I'll take that any day of the week. Sure. Anyway, let's see. You know who? Yeah, I do. That's the fool that went in there and took the life of that pregnant woman. I forgot her name. There was an interview he did, very disturbing. Yeah, all of his interviews are disturbing. Shoot, and there's some idiots that worship that fool. saying if you get too close, I'll cut you or something like that. I'm like, dude, one girl, yeah, she's stupid. And I don't know if you heard of the Night Stalker, Cortland, but girls was head over heels for him too, which is nuts. All right. See, are you going to eat after you end live? Yeah, bro. I gotta find me something to eat, bro. I don't know. I might. Have some ramen up here. I might hook that up, quite honestly. Might hook that up. Might not. Yeah. What are y'all gonna eat, Mr. Chango and Honorary? What you guys gonna have? Maybe I might be able to draw up some inspiration from you guys. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. So usually we get 50K views in a month. Well, near it. 20 to 50K views in a month. See, views is cool, but I don't know what to do anymore, guys. I really don't. I don't know if this is gonna stay in my phone, but cause I miss you. Losing homies over small town dope. Shh. Feel like Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Ho! Ho! Straight love. Bury me a G. All right, guys. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen too. Anyways, guys, appreciate y'all coming out. If there's anybody still in here, y'all let me know so I can give you guys a quick thank you for y'all hanging out with me. Man, I was checking up, but it's all good. Nice. But anyways, guys, time for me to end the stream. I know I said that like 5 times, but alright. Still fell out. Alright. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Probably tomorrow, more than likely. Thank you guys for coming out. Arrivederci, sayonara, and peace.